I'll get.
There we go. Let's see how things load up.
Oh, I better make sure my YouTube is silent. There we go.
Do you need the link to the stream?
Oops.
Yes, I do. All right, that one's up, and that one's up. You guys can see. You can see the well, the
I just turned
temporary
my voice.
overlay.
Ugh.
There we go.
It's very.
Ew, the Christmas tree, the Christmas tree.
I admit that it's very basic, but I also was like, I don't know what to do right now, so.
I like it. You gonna make that a sticker?
Yes, I will.
That would be so cool.
Who made the
I
top
like
one?
it.
I'm trying to see.
I did. And
Hi,
then
Nash.
Lisa's there, yours is there, Lily's is there, Molotov's is there, Mom's is there, Libby made one, and then the one that Nash made. Heyo!
Hello.
Howdy.
It's super basic because it's basic.
I like it.
Well, thank you. I think I'm gonna start with him because he's a Jorbs. Where does it go? There it is. This little gray bastard, as my mom would put it.
I sent you the link for the stream.
I got it. Fuzzbot has been enabled. I changed his design a little bit, but I'm allowed to because it's mine. So.
Of course.
Yes, these are not all, but the majority of my my OCs. I'm missing like 3 of them, and I wasn't gonna resize the damn picture again just to put 3, like the last 3 or 4 of them in there. So, yeah. See this, and I blame Gary because this was Gary's idea to add in the boys and everything else. But I mean, if you hadn't, I wouldn't have realized that I was missing some of them. But yes, this is a piece for the patrons. So if you are a patron, you will be getting the finished image when it's finished.
Yay!
It is my thank you to you.
Wow, that's really sweet. Sorry, I'm out of it today.
Don't worry, it's all good. We have a surprise for you on Arc Issa when you come back.
Ooh. Yeah, I haven't had a chance.
That's okay.
It was funny.
I'm
It was
excited.
funny, me and Remus were like in the forest, like getting resources, and then all of a sudden we seen, boop, Issa died, and she was like right next to us, and we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I didn't know, because
Like all the others by the old house, we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I tried to find you because I knew you died, and I didn't know if you respawned, so I was gonna try to drag you into the house, so you know you wouldn't die again, or just log in and be randomly dead. But none of us could find you, and then suddenly
I was way over by the other, I was way over by the other house.
Yeah, you respawned, right? We were like just at the top of the ramp, and you got eaten by something. We're like, what the hell?
we're like, yeah, we were very confused. You're like, wait, Issa's on, and I check, and no, you weren't on, but
No.
you died.
I think it's because they found her because we were fighting there.
That makes sense.
And I think they found her because we were fighting, and then all of a sudden, munch.
Oh well. Well, that's what happens when you crash and you.
Yeah. To be fair, that game really should not have come out as beta. There's still a lot of things wrong
Yeah,
with it.
there is. Like,
But
in world borders and crashing you.
I was having fun.
Well, yeah.
It was kind of like the learning day for me, learning the controls and.
Yeah, and you pretty much nailed it, so.
We have creatures now.
Yeah, you're not allowed to tell her about the one,
No.
that's a surprise.
Which one? Give me a hint, I forgot.
Excited.
You know that the snick.
Ah.
Yes. I'm sad they can't breed though.
Oh.
I don't think I've bred anything.
Nope, but you can.
Oh my god, we were breeding like maniacs, weren't we?
Yeah, and then I crashed. I was breeding the last pair of raptors that we had. And I crashed, so the babies dropped and hatched. And James is like, there's a random raptor you didn't claim. I was like, really? And apparently there was 2 of them, so we figured it out. Because he checked the paternity, or the lineage or whatever. And
Because 2 of them have got mutations, haven't they?
that's what I wasn't breeding those because the timer hadn't reset yet. It was the...
Is that how you get the ones you ride? You breed?
Nope, you can ride them. I think
we have spares anyway that you can.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we've been breeding for. We found we actually bred a gold gold raptor.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I bet.
She is
I want one of those saber-tooth tiger thingy-madooies that I saw on the thing that pops up when I...
Well,
we can't on this map. Yeah, we can't on this map because they're not here. But that's not to say that eventually we can change maps or something.
What's that?
There you go.
I mean, majority in all this. What did I just...
Oh, no. Eventually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I realize that's like
Yeah,
way...
I was no. It says talking today, yeah. Oh, good.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Easter and Mavis said hi. What the hell? Someone sent me a message of they sent me a picture of a dog bed, but it's like bunk beds.
Okie doke.
That is a good-looking character there.
Thank you. He does not have a name because I never got that far. Oh, he's just like, he was one of the adoptables that I made that I really liked that nobody bought, and I was like, well, actually, Gary convinced me to keep him, but that's his nose. Oh, he does have like a little, okay.
Well, if no one's gonna buy him and you love it, you might as well keep him.
Yeah. He's the cutest little thing. Ow.
He really is.
See, I've always said that I'm not a furry artist, and I'm not. It's not that I can't, it's just I don't want fucking a million people going, hey, draw my fursona. No, I don't wanna.
These are characters.
Yes, these are mine.
These are...
Hey, yo,
Yes.
Hey, Foxy, what you doing?
Hi.
Oh, he's so cute. Fuck. Oh, he does have a little. He does have the little banding here.
Yeah. I said I'm just saying to Tracy that I might be going through in January. I should have been the present then.
Man, I wish I could do that, but you know, it's not a thing. But that's cool, and I'm doing good. I am regretting my choices with this piece today, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I really did want to do this. Like, I've had this, well, not this one specifically, but the first iteration of this image, which you can find in the sneak peek thread in Discord. I've had this. Well, I can't even say words. This is bullshit. I've had the desire to do this piece, or at least the original iteration of it, for months, and it was supposed to be.
Been a good 2 months.
Something like that. Oh, it's only been 2 months since that?
It's been about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I just hadn't gotten around to finishing it, like, you know, actually painting it. So, and then I showed it off, what, before the end of Gormus, and Gary's like, well, why don't you add the boys in? And I'm like, okay. I regret everything, because now almost all of my OCs are in this picture, and I'm only missing like 3 or 4 of them, and oh my god, like, regrets. All the regrets.
Hi, Kenism.
Lily.
Hello.
She's talking in Discord.
Cool.
I don't know if she said that. She finally gets to watch, so I'm not sure if she's in the stream.
Oh, little dragon. Hello.
Oh, and I might, as in, I totally do. I just don't know if I want to show it off or not. I have what will probably be the first pre-made or auction, I don't know which yet, for next year. I worked on it yesterday because I had, not necessarily inspiration, but I was like, I want to do some stuff. So I worked on some of these, and I made the first Monster Gorilla of 2017, or 18 rather. Ooh. Yeah, she's not painted, but I had the lines together.
I was thinking about different monster females, you know? But then, so I was actually just rolling through my brain. That's so funny. I'm going, monsters. Oh. Then I put, it was, actually I didn't think it would be taken serious, but in the, where is it? Where is that?
I have many inspirations for it. When I show it off, I will get to that.
Oh, I put it in the,
You ever thought about doing like a combined twin monster girl?
Like Siamese twins?
No, I mean actually combined. They're actually like 2 heads on them and stuff.
Yeah,
The
Siamese twins.
Mm.
I would
So
totally do that. I have not, but I would totally do that.
Wicked Winter Monsters.
I did see that, and I was like, did she misspell it? What's going on
No.
there? But I didn't get a
I
chance to
did
ask
that
you.
on purpose.
Oh, well, that's fantastic to know.
Because www.
Hey, themes and such. I gotcha. You know what? Let me just show it. Wait, Libby. Is Libby... I know Libby's in the voice chat. Libby, are you paying attention? Are you watching?
Watch, Libby! Watch!
She said she is.
Eyes.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to see this?
I'm ready.
Alright.
The year of the
Oh,
god.
crap. I was trying to maximize it, and I did the do.
Year of monster. Year of monster.
I literally have not blinked. I saw it. Oh, if I'd
saw it.
blinked, I would have missed it.
Yeah, I went to maximize it and minimize it instead.
Look at that.
She got tentacles.
She is freaking, and she's got like crab claws.
She has a secondary set of arms that come from like her middle to lower back. They're like, honestly, I don't know what the hell she is. I was just doing things. They will not be octopus tentacles because that shit hurts my soul. But
She looks like a toss between like part crab, part of different things. It's cool.
So,
Is that a
again,
horn on her head?
yes, it is.
Part mummy.
She said, I fucking need that.
That does look nice. Monster.
Yes. So, and my definition of monster is anything that does not look, you know, normal and humanoid. Thus, anything, as you can see here, is possible in that sense. Not necessarily just, you know, demons and werewolves and, you know, that type of shit, but fucking mutants and whatever. I am all for that shit. And that is what this year is going to focus on is, you know, not necessarily beautiful, but definitely monstrous looking people. And yes, Gary, I will do more males, don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, bitch!
Monsters can be beautiful.
Oh, yes.
We have several beautiful monsters.
Alright, hun. See you later, Foxy.
Take
See you
care.
later, bye.
I just realized the top eyeball and like the corset strip jacket thing around the heart tree topper, it kind of looks like an angry eyeball from here. Why did I not notice that? It totally does. My leg. Alright, but yes, she will be either an auction or pre-made. I don't have any idea yet. But yeah, I'm excited for next year. So excited.
I'm so excited.
If it's an auction, y'all gotta, if you want it, you gotta beat Libby. Libby goes hard when she does it though, so.
Yep.
That girl, woo, that girl is a beast. She'll throw, and then there's Gary who throws boulders at people. You are never gonna, I'm never forgetting this, because I thought it was hilarious. Gary's like, mistakes! But why? Okay, he is done. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure my lines are deep pretty good. Because some of, like, I've done a lot of moving around things, and, like, I can't necessarily say that, the lines are clean in some areas. I really should have went over it with a fine-tooth comb, but it's black and white, so I kind of like, yeah. Custom. Where is she?
She's an auction with my whole other self, man.
Is it this one? No, it's not. Damn it. Where is it?
Do you have anyone named Sebastian?
Do I have a Sebastian?
Yes.
No.
Just throwing things out there.
Name is I could name him Sebastian. He looks like a Sebastian, though.
I've been studying his face and thinking about what he looked like, and that popped into my head.
Yeah, he looks like a Sebastian. I'm totally down for that.
And you can spell it any way you want.
I probably would. The little female next to him, actually, who was it? I think it was Muse that got her. I think Ava is, if I remember correctly, Ava is Opulenta's girlfriend. Let me look. Ooh, luckily I did extra art, so I can just go search her folder and see if I can find it. Because I was gonna give her to Creep in Asylum, but they're kinda weird. Is it this one? It is, and yet no, it was she is Tia's girlfriend. The one with the portal that takes up most of her body. But yes, she is. Tia is owned by Muse. Ew! I see line failure. What is that? Oh wait, no, I see it. Oh my god. My soul right now. The problem is if she has dreadlocks, and so the lines are everywhere, and it's really hard for me to be like, yep, that's supposed to be there. That's not what's supposed to be there.
Understandable.
It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love dreadlocks. She's not the only character on this sheet that has them. But they're kind of obnoxious in in events like this. But Ava was an adoptable that somebody was selling for $5.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is what she looks like. This is what I actually bought.
Are you still winning your egg on that other thing?
Yes, I am. I've been watching that shit like a hawk too.
Is there anything on the others?
Somebody bid on 3, which was the blue one. But yeah, somebody was selling her for $5, and I had to snatch that shit. For obvious reasons. And it's funny, I actually have this base now, after, you know, months of fucking searching for it. Because it's a really great base. And I have it now.
They'll be bringing out new ones soon, won't they?
Yep, in January. It should be fun. That's good. I'm curious to see what I could possibly do with those, or with the bases too. Not to say that I can't make mutants and whatever through that, because I mean that's not hard. It's just adding pieces here and there, you know. But in saying that, we'll have to see what happens.
Those colors look great on him, though.
The dark gray, the grays and such.
Yep. I
like it. I like the little pops of color there. I think that's why I like Ava as much as I do, because I didn't do her color scheme was not my idea. It was like that, and other than the, you know, the monochromatic and then the pop of blue, I really do like her overall too. I choked on my own saliva. I am so sorry. That happens a lot. It is the worst. It is absolutely the worst.
It's not funny, but you know, it's like...
Yep. You laugh because you know.
Exactly.
Yep.
It looks... Yeah, that I like that. It's like a mask.
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
Thank you.
Welcome. I love the little tree. I really do.
I'm glad, though. I'm glad.
It's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, it's super basic. I kind of sat here. I sat here, and I was listening to the entire history or not history, the whole lore for BioShock, because I fucking love BioShock. I mean, it's not things that I haven't heard already, but I like to hear it from, you know, what other people think and, you know, their opinions on the whole thing and all that. So I sat and listened to that, and I worked on this a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably work on that tree. So I did that as well. And then this morning I got Libby's, well, this morning as in, you know, 1 o'clock-ish, I got Libby's, so I added Libby's in.
That's so cool.
I really like, and actually, Libby, I didn't say anything because I was distracted, but I really like the way you did yours. The border, it's like the border and the way you did that. Oh my god.
I think everybody did a great job on it.
Oh yeah. I mean, even Molotov, even though he thinks it's bad, and maybe it is. I don't think of it that way. I like it, one, because he made a pun, even if it was awful, and two, you know, it's basically him in a nutshell, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's what. None of them are awful.
No,
they're each
and I will not
unique,
say that.
and they each kind of represent a person's personality.
Exactly.
You know, I think that's what's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want something that was, you know,
cookie cutter.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's super boring. Nobody wants that.
No, they're unique and they're handmade, basically.
More or less. And in Mod's case, literally.
I found this the other day as well, but I think it's a bit expensive what they're selling them for. But I don't know. Bases.
Did you send it? You did send it to me. I do like that, and I kind of like the art style. What is it? Male and female, boobs, horns, hairstyles, ears, nose, and hand.
If you scroll down, there's different ones as well at the bottom.
Oh wow, so it's got and it's got different interesting. Oh, there's a mermaid one. Oh no, that's a Naga add-on. Okay. Well, this one's pay to use.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like
Pay what you want.
35.
Oh wait, is it?
I think it's $35.
Yeah, it's 35 is base. Honestly, for just this,
There's 100 plus extra layers, whatever that is.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, if they would have combined the cloth pack with this, maybe it would be worth 35. But from what I can see, it's not in here. So you're paying 35 for this, which honestly, there are parts of it I like. There's parts of it.
In future, there will be plus cloth pack for this person.
And extra hairstyles, which they did. I see it right there. Okay, okay, yeah, again, and it's 20 plus for the clothing, and then $5.50 plus for just the hairstyles. That's kind of a ripoff. If you were gonna do that, I would have said, no worries, Louie. If they would have like included it in there, then it would have been worth it. But it looks like they're making you buy it separately, which I'm not gonna discredit anyone on their selling practices, but I wouldn't buy all of that like that.
I just like the art style of it, that's all.
No, I do. I like the art style as well. Most assuredly.
Expensive what it is.
It is. It's like buying a game and then getting DLC that was like
Arkham.
Well, no, actually, I was thinking more of like loot boxes in games. It's like you pay, like Gears is really bad for that these days, which is kind of the other issue why I stopped playing it. The original issue is because there's a lot of elitism in that game as far as like playing online mode and shit. And it's one thing to be good at a game, it's another to be a complete douchebag because you're good at a game. So it kind of put me off playing it, which sucks because I love the Gears. I'm a huge Gears nerd. But I'll just go play 3. Like, fuck that shit. But again, it's like buying a game for like $60 and then having to get loot boxes that are stupidly priced. That is what I like in that too. And that is a garbage practice. I will never do that. Never. Is that part of? That's one. Okay. I have lines here that have confused the piss out of me now. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Love it. Oh, you would think I should have cleaned this up a little bit more. Or at least put them on there.
Look at her.
Ava.
Well, her too, but the one next to her with the moon.
Oh, that is Ananora. That is one of my an older character, which I will actually paint her next because she needs to be done. And that's the first time I've done. This will be the first time in a very, very long time that I've done art involving Nora.
And like her, she's.
Honestly, Nora started out as a fan character for Inuyasha that evolved out of that because, you know, obvious reasons. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I still like Inuyasha, but I would rather have a character that's, you know, mine and not, you know, a complete blatant ripoff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone has those types of characters. And if you don't, if you say you don't, you're a liar. At some point in your life, you watched or saw something that inspired you to create a fan character, which is what Nora originally was. And it's what you do with it after that that really makes the difference. But,
yeah,
you know.
True. Yeah. Oh,
that's her ear. Ooh, everything's awful. But
and everything you said was absolutely true.
You will find those people that are like, I've never had one of those. Yeah, you're lying. You don't want to admit to it, which is great. I don't particularly care, but you're lying. We all know it. It's a thing everyone in their lifetime has done. If you are into character creating anyway. Oh, there's a bank heist, by the way. I literally just saw the thing on there.
I guess I should have announced. Everybody's engrossed in this. I am. Oh God, that made me sound like I'm not. No, I'm totally engrossed.
Oh my god, I fucked up. I was thinking bank heist, I meant coins. Burp a derp a derp. Wow, I am super poor. That's fine.
Super poor? No, you're not.
Well, considering what some of you guys have, I am like super mega ultra poor.
Well, you got like 10, 15 more than me, or something like that.
Something like that. But I think if you guys are interested in hearing about some of the characters as, you know, you see them or whatever, feel free to ask about them. I ain't got no problem telling you about them, unless they really don't have a story, because some of them I have not touched yet, so they clearly have what I haven't done. So, but I will tell you where they came from or how I got them, etc. I got no problem with that. Sharing is caring, after all. Her.
Okay. Well,
Okay then.
That what she said. Yeah.
Word. Okay, so explain the one you're doing now then.
Ava was an adoptable that I bought, but I liked her design and I really wanted to turn her into a character. She's kind of basic right now because I really hadn't gotten any farther than, you know, her relationship to Vehementia, as I can pronounce her name today apparently. She's a very interesting character in a sense that, she's one of a few that has no humanoid form. Like she is very strictly, this is her form. This is her and this is her.
That's her form. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
let me think. Calamity, who you probably have seen her. Actually, I should open her because I do want to work on her today. Calamity, who is an OC I made for myself, based on our first set, which you have seen. It's the dark gray spotted one with the little curly tail. Oh, it's already open. Haha. Calamity. When it pops up on the screen. Calamity is actually one that she does not have a humanoid form either. She does have a feral form, but it's
I like that.
It's monstrous. And her red bits glow, except for her mane, because I thought that was weird. But yes, all the red bits on her body and her little paw pads, they glow.
Awesome.
We're dead.
Lovely.
First bank heist of the stream, and we are dead as hell. Love it.
Oh. I totally thought you meant
D-E-D.
Yep. D-E-D.
Well. Yeah.
Ava is kind of she is when I can talk. She is also one of the ones that's not skilled in any sort of combat. So it's not that she can't fight, she's just not properly trained, which is a theme that I don't use often for clear, obvious reasons. Most of my characters are fighters in some sense, but honestly, there comes a point when you're like, everybody's a fighter, what do? Type shit.
Yeah, you can't have everybody be a fighter.
Right, and it just doesn't fit her overall, because she's kind of that happy-go-lucky, her to her. Thank you, Libby. Sorry, hiccups. Ugh.
So you can buy the bits without all the stuff for 100 coins on Deviant.
Wait, really? What the? You know what?
Let me show you.
I'm just gonna be annoyed, aren't I? God damn it, James. Stop showing me pictures. I'm gonna die. He sent me a picture of him with a dog on his chest. It's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, so why though? Okay, so 100 coins is like...
I don't know. And you can also buy the male version of it in 100 as well.
No. Which means you'd have to buy the packs anyway, because it'd be kind of pointless to use in that sense otherwise. What the hell? I don't know what I did here, but I don't like it. Okay, so Nora. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here now. Anyway, Nora is the is that her arm? I really should clean up my lines. Oh my god.
Her arm and the hair's kind of going over the other character's arm.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you can see that. I've stared at this thing so long I can't tell where the lines are.
No, it's like she's got like a side ponytail, and part of it looks like draped around her arm.
Oh yeah. This is this character's arm. She's kind of hugging the other one.
Yeah.
Which is funny because only in one universe do they actually know each other. And that would be the universe that Shada was at. This is Shada, by the way. Well, one iteration of her. Just like there's only one iteration of Mayhem in this. And she's towards the back, and it's pre-apocalypse Mayhem. So it's the grayscale one. Oh, God. There's so many lines. Ugh. I have made horrible mistakes. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Anyway, so Nora, like I said, Nora was originally an Inuyasha fan character that I eventually changed into my own sort of race and, you know, that type of shit. So she no longer has anything to do with that. Thank you, baby Jesus. Mostly because, you know, originality and things. I've always really enjoyed that aspect of creating characters. And I mean, that's still true today. I don't, and even with drawing, I don't draw fan characters. I don't paint or, you know, any of that fan characters. I don't, because I get no enjoyment out of it, you know? So, yeah, so that's not a thing I do. So. Anyway, so they only know each other in one iteration of themselves. It would be the roleplay that I created. Well, actually, the second version of the roleplay that I had Shada for. Because Shada was is the first character. No, yes, the first real character that I had. By which I mean I've had other characters in the past, but she's the first one where I actually started writing and things. And oh god, her life story is a giant horrible mess. Horrible mess. Horrible mess. It needs to be like the original one was so convoluted. Like I have parts of it still in various places, in my room and in other forms, and on a website somewhere. It was a website that a forum site that a friend of mine made, and I was writing it using the roleplay as like additional pieces to her own history. James can attest to this. It's super cringy. But I was also at a point in my life where, you know, cringy wasn't really cringy to me. It's just, you know, years later, I go back and look at this and it has not aged well at all. At all. So what I want to do, because I did ask you guys this, is if you guys would be interested in like, it wouldn't be connected to the Critical Insanity universe, though Shada is cameoed in Critical Insanity. She's in Paradigm, actually. Murder talks to her. She's the raven-haired, green-eyed assassin that he talks to. That is not the right size for that. Holy fuck. But yeah, she is the one that he talks to when he's visiting Vagrant for the first time to ask him for the favor. So she's cameoed in there. Technically, so is Remus, but in less of a openly hey, that's him right there kind of way. That's such a sap. Anyhow,
You're cute.
Words escape me. Yeah, but I did ask you guys if that would be something you guys would be interested in reading, and you guys said yes, so I have to go back and I have to... That is not a good skin tone. What did I do? Oh, I know. My knowledge of drawing or painting colored ebony skin was fucking pathetic at the time. Anyway, but yeah, so I have to go back and gather everything, which I have done, and I have to edit it and go through it and clean it up, and by clean it up, I mean, you know, make it not garbage. So once I do that, I will do the do, and it will be a novel in and of itself.
All of these look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I keep seeing more. You know, as you can see a new face and everything. It's like ooh, ooh, ooh.
I have a lot of OCs. Okay, I have a lot.
No, I'm complimenting.
Oh, I know. I'm mostly just picking because I know I have a lot of them. Like, again, this is not even my final form. Her. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, that line is not supposed
But
to be.
I understand. They evolve, they grow, they change.
Yeah,
Things have happened to them. So, you know, they're gonna not look the same after a while.
Yeah. I mean, Nora's had a long, terrible life too, but that's because the original role play that I had her in wasn't the one that I have Shada. It was a completely different one, and she's had like 7 iterations, and they were all awful except for the last one, which is the one that you're looking at now. She's had a horrible life. Not as bad as Shada, but Shada has gone through some bad things because I went through horrible things in my life, and she was kind of like the whipping girl, so to speak. I've always said if my characters were real, I'd be dead. Especially this one, or well, actually, especially Shada. Shada would just straight up murder me, and I would deserve it. I really would.
So, okay, what does the crescent stand for her character?
It is actually a tribal marking. She has several. That's just the ones prevalent on her face. It is a source of. It is not necessarily a source of her power. I don't know why I just tried to say that. But it does. Whenever she uses her power, it is like an extension of it. That is a theme that I've always had. She's not the only one that has facial markings or tribal markings at all. But she is the original one. Yeah, because Shada's were just tattoos. So yeah, she is the original one that I used that concept on, but she is not the only one that has that ability. The crescent has to do with her tribe of Tayans, which is the breed of which she is. The Tayans are actually have a horrible backstory. It was basically that you know, Lycans kind of came in and did the do to a bunch of mystical elves. Thus, the Tayans were created as sort of like an offshoot to the specific tribe of
Hybrid.
Yes, but they're kind of looked down upon for that reason, despite the fact that, you know, it's not their fault that that the original village was, you know, decimated. Spoils of war and all that. Because I'm not trying to say that word ever on stream. I don't need people eating me. But, you know, so a lot of the time they're very primal in nature. They're very animalistic. Nora is not, well, actually, her, hold on, I need to check this before I do things.
No worries.
Oh, he's not here, good. So, her boo, because if I ever say that to him, I'll probably die. But so her boo is actually a type of vampire. This is newer. She actually just turned for him because it was either, you know, something had to happen or he was gonna have to go before he ate her. And I don't mean simply fed from her, I mean ate her.
Understand.
Yeah, so she basically was like, well, you know what, fuck it, let's go, let's do this. So he turned her, and so this is her, the iteration before that. She's actually grayscale now, and then her teal tattoos, actually her tribal tattoos, they're not even tattoos, they're markings. I don't know why I said tattoos, but they stand out more on her
on her new form.
Yeah. So
I like, you know, I like this story. I've always been, I've created stories in my head about vampires and werewolves, and you know, the romantic concept of you know, they hate each other, but it's kind of like a Romeo Juliet thing.
Right,
you know?
I've done that as well.
And it's like, I've always liked that one of them has to do something for the other, and they love them that much, and they go through hell and whatever, you know, and
oh yeah,
and stuff like that. It's just so yeah.
I have a lot of themes like that as well, so I totally get you. In this case, it's a little different. She's not technically a werewolf, despite the fact that yes, she does have you know, the feral primal form like that.
Mm-hmm.
They are actually kind of I hate to say the word racist, but they're kind of racist toward werewolves in that sense. Because they kind of take more from a lot of them. There are some that don't, but a lot of the times that they kind of lend themselves more to the elven aspect of their heritage. So they do a lot of, like, they actually have blood sport in the sense where they will fight for crystals. Like, each Tane is born with a crystal. Hers is actually star-shaped. It sits at the base of her throat. It's inside the skin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So once a month, once a year, I never did establish timeline for that, but something like that. They will actually fight for possession of another's jewel. So, which means, you know, once the jewel's taken, you're powerless, essentially. And so Nora actually has more than one jewel. She has, at the current moment in her history, I think she has like 10 or so. And when she turned, they shifted positions because they usually sit where they sit. Her Starge crystal sits at the base of her throat, but she also has one. She has one in each wrist. One is for fire. One is for lightning. No. Not lightning. Smoke, I think. I would have to look it up. I'm sorry. You know, so all the crystals do different things. They all have different aspects. However, they can also be combined, and which will create new things. Which means she can actually control storms because she has the crystals that allow her to do it. Oh god. Fuck. There it is. You know, so she has that ability, and when she turned, they all kind of shifted, so they're all up in her neck now. So they sit at the base of her throat and have kind of formed like a double row of a collar of sorts. So.
Ooh, wow.
Yes.
Do they like glow when they're in use and you can see them through her skin?
Yes. And her star crystal was actually broken. She broke it on purpose. And it was a gift to her boo before they were a thing. And so because once it's broken, it will actually reform so that it's not broken. It's fragment. It's a fragment. So so anytime that he feels any particular way, she knows about it because the crystal vibrates and will tell her these things. Now it does work both ways, but I don't think I can't decide if she's told him that or not. I feel like she hasn't, just so she can be like, yeah, what? So you're anxious today, you know, that type of thing. Not in like a negative sort of way, but you know.
Right.
Just
because then it might disturb him and.
Right. That's why I feel like she probably didn't tell him that, but she does know when things are happening with him. Even if he tries to, you know, smile and pretend, because he does do that. He does do that, and whatnot. Which is how she figured out something was bothering him, and you know, kickstarted the whole. He nearly bit her neck in half during sexy time because he didn't realize that he was doing it. Anyway, that's a whole story that I cannot get into right now because the fucking feels.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. But I really like Nora. I've always really liked Nora, and I like her a lot more now because she's more. I mean, it's been years for me as far as messing with her. But I have that chance again, and I get to essentially evolve her over time, you know, which I really like to do. I really like to do. Shada has aged well, mostly because she was dead in One in Right. Well, actually, she's a very interesting character in that sense, actually, because I guess. Death is kind of not a thing. I should say that. She can die, but it's very, very situational. Well, actually, no, she can't die anymore, and because her husband's not gonna let that happen. We'll just leave it at that. And they have a daughter, so that's doubly not happening. So, you know.
Aww.
Oh god, they were always awkward teenagers. It was so cute. And I go back and read it now, and I'm like, aww, oh my god. But you know, so she was whatever my Hellspawn character. You know, generally everyone has one of those too. One of those where they're super badass and yada yada. But no, when I wrote her originally, she was the daughter of Satan, one of two. So she's actually the younger set of twins. Now Pandora, which is her sister, the older of the two, was taken to hell when they were children. So they've actually never met. And however, in doing that, it wasn't Pandora that was being groomed. It was Shada. Shada was the one being groomed for, you know, to take her place in hell and, you know, become the demon her father always wanted her to be. Except she had zero intent on doing that. Zero. And has more or less spent most of her existence, because she was turned when she was roughly 20. Well, I guess she never really was human. Her mother was a witch. So she does have spellcaster abilities that have zero to do with, nothing. It has nothing to do with being, you know, demon spawn. But she's always she has had a horrible, torturous existence. I can say this much. And I mean, obviously the torture stopped. What, 10, 12 years ago, something like that. So, you know. So she's kind of having a better life now, which I'm sure she probably can't kill me for, so yay! But, you know, so when the roleplay originally died, that was when I said, blah, blah, blah. Eventually she would have had to go back to hell, so when the roleplay died originally, I was like, yeah, that's what happened. She fucked off to hell to go, you know, not necessarily take it over, but to at least fight the revolution, because that's what was happening in her lifetime. Her father, that's why Pandora was necessary, rather than leaving the twins together. Pandora was necessary because she was helping fight, you know, the revolution,
Right.
and that type of shit. you know, so I was like, yeah, so she fucked off and went to hell and you know, helped dispel you know, finish that. And it allowed, in doing so, it allowed me to to change her, because she became a vessel, meaning her body actually housed more than one soul, which is also a concept that I borrowed from James because I thought it was interesting. Thus I created Lear, which was the first soul. Lear was a succubus. I got to pick on him a lot. It was great. Anyhow, so she eventually housed up to 8 souls, and after that, when she went back to hell, it was essentially, they gave up their power to her to help her. Except, therefore losing their lives, all except Lear. Lear was like, pfft. So they fought along. Yeah, Lear has always been and will always be that asshole character of mine.
Hey, there's got to be an asshole character, you know?
Yeah, and she's very snarky, and you know, everything is a sex joke, and you know, she thinks of really fucked up things to say in every situation, and I enjoy that aspect. So she was like, no, I'm not giving you my soul for that. And Shada was like, that's fine. You know, they have kind of like a love-hate relationship. A lot of times they hate one another, but you know, there are those moments where, you know, they can come together and, you know, be the sisters they're quote unquote they're supposed to be. So Lear fought alongside her rather than giving up her body. So when it was over and they were able to return, Shada granted her freedom, more or less. So Lear is once again her own entity, and she enjoys this fact because her boo, and I can't call him her husband because I think they'd both murder me if I said that. In my head, of course. You know, so she's able to be with her boo, and I swear to God, I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna hear his voice and just squeal. I keep checking to make sure he's not listening. I mean, he could be listening in chat for all I know, in which case I will have to squeal like a pterodactyl later, which is totally gonna happen, by the way. You have been warned now.
We have been warned.
That's the
But
only.
she's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm loving the story. Also, I'm like hearing about these. You know, I'm enjoying it immensely.
Well, I'm happy that you do. And I might cameo Nora in the new one because I can actually do that. She would not be dead. She comes from she's not actually of like, her place of origin kind of moves around, so she could technically be in this universe. And you know,
yeah,
I can throw her where the hell I want to, more or less.
She kind of reminds me, just, you know, like, kind of like a Hindu goddess.
A little bit.
In a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I really love mythology in general, but I really like certain aspects of Hindu. I do have a god character, because I do have plenty of those, who actually is based off of, I think it's Ganesh, but I called him Galeshka. So he's still the whole elephant and, you know, multiple arms, and, you know, because you know my love of multiple arms at this point. So,
multiple body parts.
Oh yeah. So he's this gigantic elephant dude. And so yeah, my main goddess character, Nirsi, is actually, there's a lot of her that's based on Kali. So, plus, you know, blue skin, so hello. Nirsi doesn't have blue skin, but she is the god, well, she is one of the gods of war. She became such over time. Oh my god, Nora, you were so cute!
You should have one similar to a Shiva.
Yeah, actually, that would be awesome. I've redone Cult, so this is an updated version. Let me grab the other one. Come on, you can do it. that one. Holy shit.
I actually have an artwork of a Shiva.
That's awesome. So this is 2 years.
I forgot her name. What?
When it pops up. Obviously, they're two different sides, but there are 2 years between the first one and the one on the darker background. If I can get it to fit, ball. So many issues today, I'm telling you.
Ooh! Oh yes, 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 yes! I remember. Rubies.
Oh yes. Cult is one of my favorite OCs. Mostly because I kind of was just fucking around and I was like, I think I want to make a new one. And then I did, and it turned out to be her. So, you know, goals and things.
Well, she's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Welcome. Pardon me for a moment, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Duke. Is that 2 down or 3 down?
3 down, working on the 4th.
And how many is there?
I have zero idea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh god, I lost count already. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I count Strega? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Technically 34 because I was gonna cut Miri out, but I didn't, so she's the only one that's not technically mine in this picture, but I also was lazy and wasn't gonna try to redraw them again, so I was like, whatever, cut line art out, and I did. Same with Garrick, fuck that shit. Actually, Garrick and the twins. So, yeah. I was very lazy yesterday with some of them, just saying. And as I said, this is not even my final form, so... Oh, by which I mean I have a stupid amount of OCs. And I am okay with this. But the next piece that I'm doing will be the Danaea. And then after that, I'm doing Necrosis's commission, since she did commission me. And then I will be doing... I don't know what I'm doing after that, actually. Hopefully something fun.
Funny dun dun.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna be hoarse as fuck tomorrow. I'm also gonna sleep like... I'm gonna sleep like a fucking baby, too. Ugh. Streaming takes a lot out of me. I don't know why, but it certainly does. Mom's like, it's because you talk for hours. I'm like, yeah, but I talk for hours anyway. That shouldn't make the difference. I don't know. I have zero answer for it. But I need to... So, my goal before I start doing stuff is to get the soapbox finally done. I'm mostly done with some of it. There are some aspects I still have to finish, like I have to finish the tools. I have to finish whatever concept I'm doing for the patients in the middle. And then that's ready to go. I think. I have to make sure that all the mods are still wanting to be mods and yada yada yada. I gotta appoint Libya's mod. Or no, I already did. Because she is a head nurse. Oh, which reminds me. We need to add her to head nurse. Oh yeah, I have a stupid amount of things to do. There we go.
Oh, and discard, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
So she needs to go, right, okay, I'll do that now. Oh, you've done it?
Yep.
I need to take minutes off, don't I?
Off of what?
Off Libby.
Oh, yeah. Not that she showed up in the inmate tier anyway.
That's just weird.
Well, no, because she's got the totally not real hypothetical harem tag, which is higher than inmate, which she apparently likes, so I left it. It is kind of cool seeing the old characters like this together.
Alright. It's a lot of characters.
And only some of them are actually in use. Some of them have not seen use in very many years, or if at all. So, which may change depending on how this novel goes. Because I'm hoping to get that done this year, the second one, so that I can move on and start the next piece of the saga, as it were.
How far you through it, though?
Not as far as I want to be. So, yeah.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
The problem is I have to go in and fix and I have to edit a lot of things, and that's what's taking a lot of the time. Is that the fact that I'm editing things? Is I need it to flow smoother than it is, and it's not at the moment. So there are some details that I have to add and or change about it.
Oh.
Someone's booping.
I don't know.
Somebody's booping.
Yeah, I heard the boop.
I did not. Oh, I can't. I don't know what I'm talking about. Huh. Didn't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm only an hour in, and I'm I'm working on the fourth one already. Wow.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Then again, I had no intent. I also was. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna color them like I would an adoptable, rather than paint them all individually, because that would hurt a lot. So I'm essentially trying to make this easier on myself.
As you should.
Yeah. Also, the snake tattoo on this one is not a tattoo. It is actually a brand. But it's a very long, drawn out thing. But basically, the short version is that when she came back from hell, it became sort of a limiter on her power, so that she could, walk among, rather than, suddenly demon. That, and she kind of, a lot of it, she hides a lot of the aspects of herself, not because she's ashamed of it, but because she recognizes and understands how dangerous it is for one of her kind to be, and by that I mean the god aspect, not the fact that, she's a demon, one of her kind to be out and about, like, all willy-nilly and things. So she uses it as sort of as an inhibitor to keep her power from, being acknowledged by the universe, so to speak.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, that, and it's kind of a servant, so it actually will peel off her skin and be like, hey, go do that, and then it goes and does whatever it is that she wants, and then comes back and then hurts like a son of a bitch because, it's rebranded to her skin. So, hello. But she is also a character where nothing she does is without price. And I do this because otherwise she is stupid OP and nobody wants to deal with that. So she has a lot of limitations for that purpose. So, for the example, if she ever has to transform and she's outside, like she's in what is considered the human plane, it's for very, very short time and it hurts like hell. So she tries very, very fucking hard not to do it. There has to be, like, a reason. And there's always a catalyst. Like, for example, Lear's body was decaying and it needed to be repaired. So, first off, Lear forced the transformation because Lear's an asshole that way. Secondly, Lear had to suffer death for what is essentially 27 years. No, it was 26? And it lasted 26 minutes, but realistically it didn't, that type of shit. So, everything that she and Lear do has some sort of awful, awful consequence to it. So.
Welcome everyone that's just joined.
Yes, welcome. Molotov! My baby brother!
I didn't want to interrupt you. You were talking about some story stuff. And I was like,
this piece is full of my OCs. I could not find my pen for a second. So I'm kind of explaining those that those that are watching are interested in hearing about.
So they were in death for 26 years? Is that like a coma?
No. Magical powers, dear. So actually Lear is not pictured, and I meant to put her in here and I didn't, but that's fine. Because she is so powerful, I've put a lot of limiters on her. So anything she does ability-wise is super limited because nothing is done without some sort of a catalyst, and 9 times out of 10 the catalyst is death. Let's see. This one can go away now. That's Corlock, Acai. You know what? Let's do the nun because I can. And I didn't open her like a dingus. Nun she was an adoptable, but it was like a mystery adopt, but it wasn't at the same time. I don't know. I don't remember the circumstances. I just know that I have a nun OC. Yeah.
Is that like a picture of all your characters?
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of people.
As I said, I have yet to reach my final form, so to speak. This isn't even all of them.
Is that a nun?
Yes, it is. Yes, I have a nun.
say very naughty nun, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of ironic.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, I'm learning. No.
he finally gets it. No.
Everything is a giant puzzle. And if you look at it in
suppose.
different ways, you can find the solution. Just like life.
I feel like that was very philosophical, but I'm trying to figure out why you think that about me. I don't feel like I'm that complicated. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like just everything in general about this is complicated. But that's just me.
You're not wrong. You're really not wrong, honey. You're really not.
It's all in how you look at it.
That's
To
true.
me, I don't find it complicated, and it makes a lot of sense. But then, I think it depends on the way you think too.
You're not
I
wrong.
like to think very logical in ways, you know? So,
I'm a logical person myself. I never said rational. I said logical. So.
I like to think I'm rational, too. I mean...
To a point, I suppose.
Oh, whoa, what are you saying now?
I can be rational to a point.
Exactly.
I think that everyone, just like for everyone in general, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's got that point, and then it's like, watch out.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, you spilt my drink, that's alright. You stepped on my J's.
Yep. Basically. Because after that, you done goofed. And that's a lot of it as far as writing and such for me.
I have like something that relates to this with a work story. You guys want to hear?
Oh, by all
Sure.
means, dear.
Sure.
Your work stories are actually pretty funny. 9 times out
So,
of 10.
you know how Chick-fil-A is basically everyone's heroin, right? They gotta get some. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. They gotta get their Chick-fil-A heroin, right?
Okay.
So, everyone comes in groups. I've said this before. They come in clusters. And, of course, it being the holiday season, it's gonna be lots of catering orders and stuff, you know, because we have catering menus as well. So, everyone, like, for some reason, about 90% of the kitchen staff called off one day, right? And at that same day, they were like, I'm not even exaggerating, 20 catering orders. So, 200 chicken nuggets, 40 chicken strips, you know, just all that shit, you know, 200 nuggets each. Give me some of that 8-ounce sauce too.
Jesus
I'm throwing
Christ.
big holiday parties.
Or just one really fucking fat guy.
And
I mean, I can't say nothing. I'm all about them chicken nuggets, man.
they send me back there, you know. They're like, all right, so got so many people wanting their damn nuggets. So while I'm taking care of that, you gotta take care of front, but you also gotta somehow take care of the back at the same time. They didn't say that exactly, but that's what they said, like,
That's what
basically.
they implied, yeah.
And so I was like, how am I supposed to do that? Because there's a revolving door like you see at restaurants where you push and it can go open either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going back and forth in that, carrying 20 gallons of lemonade and like splashing everywhere, giving people their lemonade. Everyone loves the lemonade too. It's made fresh. Like, I get it. You gotta have your lemonade. It tastes okay, but it doesn't taste that good. So I was going back and forth. My back was killing me because everything weighed so much, and I don't lift with my legs, so I'm gonna throw my back out one day.
Yeah, don't do that. It sucks.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. I don't got time to learn. I just pick it up.
You gonna learn. You're gonna learn one day, honey.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's gonna
as you
happen.
get older, it will tell off on you.
Oh, yeah.
Paralyzed from the waist down. How'd you do it? I picked up lemonade. All right.
It's like,
Wheelchair for the rest of the life. Picked up too much lemonade.
Just make sure you got a crane feature on your wheelchair. You'll be golden.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not going well. And my manager, he's the chillest guy, right? This man is so chill. He makes Antarctica look like the tropics. Right?
All right.
Okay.
So I look over at him, right? And his face is all red. And he's yelling, "Give me some more nuggets. We need more nuggets." And shit's dropping everywhere. There's lemonade all over the ground. People are slipping. He's yelling for nuggets. And when you see the calmest man, see the man who is always calm in any situation, you look at him and you see how he's freaking out and yelling at people. That's when you know. That's when you know things are going pretty bad. Pretty awful. We had 10 people. No. We had 7 people in the whole store. The whole restaurant. A few people in the back, few people in the front, and 1 person on drive-thru. And you have 1 person on drive-thru, you done fucked up. You can't have 1 person on drive-thru. This isn't Mickey D's, alright? You can't get your McNuggets, like, quick, alright? We're gonna have to sit you down on the curb, alright? We need you to, like, he parked every single car. All the parking spots were filled up. Well, not all of them, but like 90% of them. Because their orders were waiting. And by the time they get to the window, they're like, "Yeah, we don't have your order yet." So, yeah, they parked everyone. And then people were running out the building, giving people their food in their cars. People on the front counter were yelling at the people on the register. And I'm just sitting back there making lemonade and carrying it to everybody and looking like, what the hell is this? This is just Chick-fil-A. This isn't... Go to another restaurant, alright?
Yeah, no, I kind of have to agree with that. Like, for shit's sake.
We have a McDonald's. You can literally walk to the McDonald's from the Chick-fil-A, alright? And then there's a Thai restaurant. There's a Target, you know, you can make your own shit at your house. Chili's. You know, there's tons of more restaurants, and they're right next to each other, walking distance. And everyone goes to Chick-fil-A.
What?
Everyone just
went
goes.
to Chick-fil-A heroin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and won the Chick-fil-A heroin. It got a monopoly. I'm telling you, this is a conspiracy. They're putting some shit in the nuggets, and they serving it to people, and then they get addicted. This isn't the Super Size Me shit. This is the Chick-fil-A conspiracy movie that needs to come out.
Are you gonna direct it?
Yeah.
I've never seen one or been to one.
Oh, you'll know when you see one, let me tell you. Cars wrapped around the building.
Well, if it's crowded, I would never go. I can tell you that right now. I don't go to crowded places.
Yeah, because you're a smart lady. Like, come on.
Yep. I won't do it. Screw
Not
that.
worth it.
And
It's
the worst about it is that you have to deal with all the hangry people too.
Oh.
And another reason why I won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience, and I don't have the time to deal with idiots.
Amen to that.
Alright. So there's a milkshake machine that I have to make milkshakes for. People order their food, and that's out of my control. I just tap it on the register, and then I'm like, all right, I'm golden. I make the drinks. Everyone wants a damn shake, even more than the lemonade. So I have to go there. I have to get the special cups, and if they're not in there, I have to go all the way into the back and look around for like 5 minutes because they're always in a different place.
That's always fun.
Yeah, and then I
Hey,
make
Hannah.
the shakes.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Oh man. And the things, you know, the like stirs for the shakes.
Mm-hmm.
You stir it and it goes everywhere. And like no matter what way you do it, I know people that are working there for about 3-4 years. Working through high school or college at the Chick-fil-A. And they say any way you make the milkshake, it's gonna go everywhere. You just gotta deal with it. So I make people their shakes and I walk over to them and I'm like, here's your shake. And they look at me and my shirt and pants are covered in white cream. Alright? And they look at me
Got a little
and they're
excited.
like,
didn't
thanks for the shake. I hope that's ice cream, bye. Alright?
That would be me. Like you,
And then I'm-
you got a little something, you know, everywhere.
No, you want a little cream with that? You know, no, I'm good. I'm good. Just take the shake.
you? Got a little excited, did you?
Oh my god, it's so bad. I love it though. I love it.
Well, I mean, that's good.
It's fun. Everyone there is nice. Like the coworkers, you know, it's good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because you probably learned very quickly that the rest of it ain't a thing. Nice people.
Everyone has their bad side of Chick-fil-A, but
Well, of course. Everyone has their bad side regardless.
no, I
It's
mean it's
worse when
amplified.
It's food.
It's
Yeah.
amplified. Yeah.
Because by the time they go in there, aw, but yeah, by the time you go in there, they're fucking hangry. So, you know, that's a
Like-
thing.
Trying to make your shake. I'm gonna need you to sit the McFuck down, all right?
Right?
I have so many McDonald's puns because everyone like they talk shit about McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. That's just like a running gag.
Well, yeah.
Because the food tastes better, but it's like that's why it's always packed. But it's just ridiculous. I'm at a
I
loss
would
for
not
words.
go. No too soft. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't go to Chick-fil-A. I don't go.
Yeah, I don't like McDonald's, so
Ugh,
food is
I
gross.
can't. Yes, I refuse to eat.
I mean, it's not terrible.
No,
But it's not the
fucking
best.
terrible. Don't fucking tell me
It's
you got 100% beef and
nasty.
it tastes like
It's
soy.
made me sick. More than once, I said never again.
Yeah,
I will not
that's-
eat at McDonald's. man.
Right, and that's why I don't either. Because I've gotten sick off their shit too.
Oh, I've gotten sick. Wendy's is what makes me sick.
Wendy's is okay occasionally. It's not like a thing that you should, you know, eat.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fast food person anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good for you. It tastes like crap most of the time, and
Chick-fil-A
they
isn't.
forget half your shit. So
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
too.
When's the last time you ate crap?
Shut up, smart
I
ass.
just wondered how she got the comparison. I mean, you know.
Well, I had kids, okay?
Well, me too, and
Well, sometimes kids will think
oh, I know.
She lives on Spruce.
What was that?
No, Issa said that fast food tastes like shit. This is when's the last time you ate shit? You know, I'm trying to figure out how she's doing the comparison. She said she had kids.
I had
said,
kids.
Me too, man. And she said, yeah, well, sometimes kids. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is gonna
Oh,
be an
no.
ass.
It happens
No.
sometimes. I know.
It does, and I also have a bullshit guard for my ear.
I hear that.
when I was bartending, one of my regulars comes in there and goes, "Here you go, darling." He goes, "This is to put over your ear when you get one of these." And he's like looking at the guy next to me, and I went, "Why, thank you." I put it right on my ear, turned my head, and just waited for this dude to notice the bullshit guard on my ear. I got it to this day. I still got that. That was a long time ago.
Oh
It's
no,
all I
Libby,
need.
that's not good. Oh.
Thanks for the follow on, Mixer
Loving
Legal Goose.
Purple. Oh. Hey, thanks. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the asylum. Congratulations on becoming an inmate. The resident butcher will be in soon with your medication.
Whack bang.
Oh, are those intestines on the tree? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, of course it
Well,
is. What kind of question is that?
The
Right?
pickled as well.
Pickles intestines.
Nice.
Alright. I'm the type of person you see in a horror movie that throws up on the other person that got stabbed, alright?
Yeah, somehow I'm not surprised you said that.
I mean, like, I wouldn't throw up, like,
Him's a
easy,
lightweight.
but if they're, like, getting their guts ripped out, I'm gonna...
Well, first
might
of all,
have to.
if you're standing there puking, you're probably gonna be the next one for it to happen to.
No, they're gonna
realistically.
slip on my vomit, right? And I'm gonna
You
have to
think
walk
that?
away.
You think that? I don't know. I'm sorry. If I was in a situation like that, hell no. I'm not gonna stand there and wait to see what happens. Actually, I probably would. Who am I kidding? I'd wait for like 30 seconds to see what was gonna happen next, and then run the fuck away. Then again, if you see me running, you should probably run too, because God knows what's chasing after me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see you running. You said how much you hate running.
I can't.
I'm gonna be-
I can't. Like.
I'm gonna turn into Usain Bolt. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna
That's
jump up a
probably
building.
for the best as far as your safety is concerned. I'm just saying.
The thing is if there's a reason you're running and you have that much adrenaline in you, you won't feel anything as long as that adrenaline is pumping at that rate.
That's true. As
But
soon as it's gone,
couple hours later,
You'll know
it's all
all
gonna
about it.
come boom,
Oh, yeah.
and it's gonna debilitate you for days.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I'm, either dead or in a situation
Well, I only say
where,
this because of that.
Yeah.
That incident I told you about with that woman threatening to kill my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Instant. I've
What the
never
hell?
been so high on adrenaline in my life. I've conquered the world.
Well, yeah.
But I paid for it for 3 days.
I believe it.
I believe it, yeah.
For 3 hours of superwomanness, 3 days of in bed.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you there. See, that's why I try not to, because I know I'm an angry person. Not that I've had any reason to be angry lately, but I'm just saying, like,
Out front, obviously.
huh?
45.
Wait, I missed. I'm very confused now.
What?
What, Gary?
I'm just talking about a hotel I was staying in. generally.
Oh. I was like, huh? But no, I haven't had any reason to be angry, but when I get to a certain point of angry, like, I get debilitating, like, almost migraines from it. To the point where I have a headache for days. I refer to it as rage headache, and it's not it sucks. It really fucking sucks. So
Yeah, and it seems to coincide with Mama Nature's here, so that's a double whammy on you.
well, no, not that one, but I do get a headache with that. I hope you feel better. I almost said Libby. Oh my god. God damn it, Libby! I hear you talking about me. No, I'm kidding. But no, it tends to happen mostly when I'm angry. Oh, I didn't finish. Well, I know I didn't finish this, but I didn't finish all of it to the point where I can go color pick correctly. Because I never actually finished this one's rough sheet, and I need to because this is a new rough sheet type.
There's a virus that's going around. I think everyone's just getting sick. I'm sick right now.
Thank God you can't transmit that over interwebs because
Oh, no.
I would
Yeah.
have to kill you.
The whole East Coast right now, let me tell you, is just done.
Oh, everybody's getting sick.
No thanks. You can keep it.
This virus, like, I heard from a doctor in New York, this virus is gonna last for a month in you.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll end up getting it.
Sure, it can stay on your side of the pond.
Rude, Gary.
Yeah, but...
'Tis the season for sharing.
It's not quality
No,
street.
these ponds, they take a ride on a humpback whale and jump over to your side of the pond.
Yep, he's gonna kill me if he ends up sick now.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you wish that evil on me? I love
I'm
you,
gonna
Gary.
send you all a Christmas card and cough in it.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's gross.
And what's even funnier is I was thinking I'll go get an empty cardboard box and get everybody's address and ship it around. And everybody should cough in it, and then we'll send it to Gary.
There you go. Also,
Mhm.
ew. Can you imagine
And
what
I'll
that
ma-
box would look like?
I'll make sure I
All
send
right, hon, I
I'm
hope
out.
you sleep well and you feel better. God damn.
Get better
she-
soon, Libby. Hannah, even. Jesus.
We're just fucking it all up, man. Jesus. She cuts quite a figure amid the sea of, you know, black
Just
and white
some
figures.
YouTuber.
That's Molotov.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I actually remember that. Holy balls. 'Cause last time he comes in and I'm like, hey, and I'm like talking to this person like, you know, it's a regular person. He goes, that's me. I'm like, oh. Well, fuck you too then.
Oh,
Man.
not a regular person.
No. He is the asylum's baby brother since he has literally like the youngest one in there. He's adorbs.
Oh my god.
I'm the older brother, so I get to slap him.
Yep.
Hey man. Just chill out.
I'm Neil Crow.
You'll be getting a slap if you send them germs.
You'll be getting a slap if you send the terms. Yeah, I can see this. I can see this being a thing. Just suddenly Gary gets sick and he just kind of comes over just to slap one
I
of
made a
us.
cardboard box with a mouse trap being sent in it with poop on the end of it.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah. That's
Gary.
fucked
Gary,
up.
my friend,
That's
you
nasty.
do that to me, dude.
That's nasty.
Sharing is caring.
Shay, you know what?
Yeah, well,
I think
I'll
you might
just
have
have
a
to
posse
give you
show up
some-
at your house.
Rufus Poop.
Rufus poop.
You've heard his
I'll make sure it
buzz.
has the norovirus in it.
Ah.
So everyone's pooping.
Oh,
Alright.
God.
We're just gonna have our own epidemic. I mean, in that case, I'd be super proud.
Asylum Poop.
I have no idea what the hell we'd call it. Speaking of which,
The
what's another
Asylum
thing-
Shit Virus.
the shit virus.
I'm not grossed out right now because I'm just thinking of Nutella. Alright.
Nutella? How are you not grossed out then? Because Nutella is about the same shade of color, shade of brown as poop.
Nah, it's a yummy chocolate spread that you put
Okay.
on toast.
I know what Nutella is.
No, I'm
Yeah, it
like
looks like
thinking.
poop.
I'm
I'm
thinking more of KFC's gravy.
Hey, don't be knocking
Below
KFC's
her.
gravy. That's good stuff.
And to my left,
Wait, what?
the
I'm
character
psyching
Tony goes,
myself out.
Trying to go that me off KFC gravy.
and now to my right.
KFC's next.
Hold on, I'm super confused. What are you? Which one? Which one?
That one right below her.
That would be the twins. That would be Sidani and Blaine.
Yes. And which one is to my right, your character's left?
The one with the eye patch.
You just turned it around. So the one next to the Anubises.
I have no idea which one you mean.
The one right below her with the kind of web-looking outfit thingy.
Yeah, that's Sidani.
Okay. I didn't see an eye patch. That's why.
Oh no! The one above her, up to her, above her to her left is the lobotomist.
Yeah.
A lobotomist? Hold up, what?
I forget. He's
So
not up.
Sidani and Blaine. Sorry.
Yeah, Sidani and Blaine are the two below her. I like her too. She was my birthday present this year. I made her I made her as a them rather as a present to myself, which is how the day and age began. And what do you mean? Hold up, I forget you're not up to speed on all things asylum related yet.
Hi, Sanguine.
You're not Croesus, right? I really should try to keep better track of people saying, but heyo!
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
I'll be right
11.
back. I'm gonna go snag me some coffee.
Take it
All
down.
right. I knew it.
Yep.
Yes! Come on, computer. I shut everything off that should make you a potato. What are you doing?
Get up to speed.
I know, Libby is like rawr.
Libby. You're cute. This is going to be an awesome, like, mural type,
Yeah.
you know. Just freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Ooh, ah.
Orgasm!
You're a silly. I love it.
Hey, no.
I did adjust their faces because I noticed because this is literally the same line art from their original piece. I got really lazy and I wasn't trying to redraw them. So I did adjust their faces because they had a really weird head shape originally, which was my fault. I should have paid attention to that. But I did fix it. I did fix it when I was doing this, so.
They've got bitch face because Gallium's not there to whack them.
Yeah.
Well, Gallium isn't my OC, otherwise he would be in here.
I know, I'm just saying.
Look at that. Oh, she's awesome.
Thank you.
love
She's
the
kind of the queen mother among
Yes.
the group.
Lips. Well, there you go.
Well, she kind of self-appointed herself that role because, you know, she was the first one technically. Since Blaine isn't technically a separate entity, he was more of like a vestigial twin that was like, I'm gonna have my own body now, bye. So, you know, from the get-go.
She's like, hey, I am the bitch, so
Yes.
bow down now. No.
I mean, they own a brothel, so yeah, kinda.
Get down, boy, now!
No, that's Gallium's job.
Oh,
And with
sorry.
his glittery assless chaps over there.
Ooh, assless chaps.
That was Gary's idea. I just find it hilarious.
Does it exist?
They do exist.
He's got a thing for them assless
So why?
chaps.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why
Why
what?
not?
Assless chaps?
It's unnecessary.
Is it though?
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of like lingerie.
Easy access.
Add a little
Easy
bit
access.
to the
I mean, you're not
to
wrong.
the ambience and atmosphere. You know.
This is where Molotov nopes right the fuck out. You poor kid, you. I am amused as shit.
Power
Sometimes,
of
like,
Christ compels you.
the power of Christ tells you. Oh, honey.
You need Jesus.
Oh, no. You Sometimes it's like I feel like he's just gonna leave.
The power of Satan withdraws you.
Ah, there you go. What say you now, young man?
Hot fork to the butt.
Siri, where's the nearest plane ticket to a deserted island?
There is no deserted islands.
There is nowhere you can escape this.
Nope. Nope. No escape.
There you go. Besides, as I've said like 50 times, I have never once claimed to be family friendly. Never.
This is
Oh, Jesus, friendly.
And she's totally right.
You are family friendly for this family.
There you go.
We are family friendly for sane.
Sane, are you making up words again?
We similar to the Addams family, so yeah.
The meaning of life is to be family friendly.
The meaning of life. You know what? I don't know about you sometimes, man.
One dreams big.
He does.
The meaning of life is different for everybody.
Siri thinks
And
it's
people will argue about it. Believe me.
They do.
We're family for life. Screw family friendly.
There you go.
not
I'm
only
friendly for, well, this family. I was gonna say my family, and then I thought about that. My uncle thought he was special when he was over here a couple weeks ago. I have things to do, and he came over, and you know, I went downstairs to get coffee, and I said hello, and I went back upstairs. He's like, well, it's good to see you too, Miss Antisocial, and I was just like, does he think he's special? Like, oh, I'm
Special
sorry, I didn't know
purpose.
my life needed to revolve around you being at my house. I didn't ask you to be at my house. Like,
He's special with a capital C.
yeah. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry, I have things to do. I have work to do. Fuck you and whatever horse you rode in on. You
Why
can take your
can't
crypt
we-
keeper and get straight the fuck out of my house. How
Why
about that?
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yeah,
Fuck
you
you
and
and
I are-
everyone that sailed in me.
Oh my god, yes. Seriously, I friggin' Not to mention the other, my mother's children. I refuse to refer to them as my siblings. I refuse. So the other offspring.
The other spawn.
There you go. No, because that's too nice.
Sorry,
That's too
you're
nice
right,
to
you're
describe
right.
them.
I'm sorry. I should not have used that sacred word.
Yes. No. I can't, because every time it's like you give them an inch and they act like idiots and you're like, no.
How old are they? Like,
My brother, well, my male male sibling.
oh, your
is-
brother, yeah. you tell me.
Yeah, is he's 26, and then the other one is 24. So,
Oops.
adults old enough to know not to be idiots.
I was gonna
Definitely
say
adult.
if they're younger, then you know, like, you know,
There's
there
no
you go. But
Yeah, but
Well,
there's no excuse for
physically-
stupidity.
Physically, they're in their 20s. Mentally, I'd say probably preteen.
Especially her.
Neither one of them got any damn sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's honestly ridiculous.
I've been fucking adulting since before I even graduated high school.
Yep.
I lived on my own, worked, and graduated. And you know what?
I've lived on my own since I was 15 years old.
I was 17.
Yeah. There's literally zero excuse for the stupid shit they pull, so.
Oh,
I had to grow up fast because
No,
my
there is
parents
none.
died, so that was it.
and no, not everybody can do the same thing. But by the time you're 21, for God's sakes, grow the fuck up.
Right? And the female has a kid. So. No, I'm sorry, she gave birth. She doesn't have,
Take care of it.
She hatched.
basically.
And she hasn't taken care of him since the day he was born.
And it's funny to me because she's always posting how she's the best mother, and somebody told her off, and I was like, that person is that is my hero right now. She of course got pissy about it.
People are such phony fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah.
See that crap on Facebook and wherever, and you're looking at that shit, which I don't like to look at, which is why I don't go there very much. It's like, oh my fucking god, can you be any more much of a bullshitter? And
You're absolutely right. It's honestly pathetic.
it is. They try and make themselves look like they're fucking perfect human beings. It's like, nobody's that fucking perfect!
Well, it's not even that. Like, she is 100% not the best anything. So, that person calling her out was like, it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever, like, it was the funniest damn thing. Oh my god, it was funny. Of course, she got upset about it, but she got called out on her bullshit, so.
Well, unbunch your little panties and get over it.
I know.
Excuse me.
It was like when she first got pregnant, my male sibling smacked the shit out of her. Oh, it was so funny.
It was epic.
Oh,
Oh, he slapped the shit out of her.
It was hilarious.
Yep. And I was there for this because I was like, you know, she's pregnant, right? He's like, what? So we took a trip to Mom's house.
He waltzed right in there and flung from like Toledo and smacked so hard it echoed, I think, in the house.
Oh, it did. It
I'm
was
sitting
so
there,
good.
oh my god. And she's all like, thanks for sticking up for me, Mom. I said, y'all are over 18 and your siblings. What am I supposed to do?
Besides laugh, because I laughed. She was salty about it, but it was good. It was real good.
When she hit him back, so...
No, she didn't. She
slapped
half-heartedly...
Like, I know.
Yeah, you touched my cereal, so I'm gonna do this type shit.
Yeah.
It was real good, though. Periodically, I still play the moment over in my head because it was that funny.
Yeah, the baby's been in the care of his biological dad's grandmother and their family.
Yep.
Pretty much since he was born. She sees him maybe on the weekends here when she can.
Quote unquote.
because she's too busy with her life to be worried about the one she brought into it.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
That's what you 100% hit the nail on the head.
Yep.
I told her is once you have the child, it's about that child. It ain't about you no more.
That's right. That's right.
She doesn't like to listen to me, so she lets his biological dad's grandparents and their family take care of it. He's 4 years old now.
I just lost all fucking respect.
Oh, honey.
I have nothing to begin with, but it was.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm like, I gave her a chance. I'm like, that was mistake number one.
Yeah.
You tried though. I give you that. You tried. You gave her more of a chance than I ever will. So there's that.
Dad, Bill.
What was that?
What about the dad?
Oh God! Don't even get me started on that motherfucker. He. Let's just say he's not a dad.
Donor.
Yeah, he was pretty much a donor, and that was it. If you would even go that far.
It was a wank till she jumped on.
Yep. See, Gary
I
gets
think
it.
there should be some way where they say, okay, before she hit puberty, and be like, okay, you know what? You can't have kids.
No, I agree. I've been saying
At least
that for
until
years.
you're over 35 or something like that.
Or never in that case.
In some cases, never. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's like, we can't fix you till you're this old. I was like, what? Seriously, if a person says they don't want to have kids, go with it.
Yeah.
It's not the world full of, you know, there's lots of kids out there who need homes, so.
Yep.
I think he just said that's what happened with my granddaughter. Her mummy was too busy doing her own thing and wasn't taking care of her, so I got a call off social services asking me to take care of her. An hour later, she's living with me.
I totally get that. I totally get that. And honestly, in the event that happens and that, you know, he's just with his grandparents, I'm not saying anything bad about you and Joe. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that they have them. They're the ones that take care of them. They should keep them.
Yep.
So.
Well, you got to think of the child.
Yeah.
Now, if that's all the child's known,
it is.
When the child's older, the child can decide if the child wants something to do with the child's mother.
I don't
we
think
were
he's gonna.
informed that she's bringing him for Christmas, and I'm
She'll
like,
be sorry in the long run when he's older.
Yep.
oh, I know. And I told her that several times, but she won't listen to me.
She one of these ones that thinks of a vagina instead of a red.
Possibly. See, I have the luxury of being able to fuck off back to my room, which is exactly what I do when I can't stand to be around her anymore. Which is pretty much always, so. Like, that sounds mean, but no, it is really fucking not. It's either I come back upstairs or I end up punching her in the face.
That kind of happened a few years ago with Tony and his niece, and that we were going to end up taking him and moving away, bringing him up as our own because she was just being a total bitch. She's kind of pulled herself round.
Well, that's good.
Her mother said basically, if don't cutting you off from everything.
Well, it's good to hear that she stepped up.
Yep.
You got a brief little window there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all. And it goes fast.
Yep.
It's the shortest part of your life. Well, for most people. And
Damn.
it's the
It's
most
not that you
important.
blink before you know it, they're 18, do you know what I mean? Got their own mind, their own set, and
Oh, I know, honey, I know.
and they'll be like, payback's a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Karma. Mm-hmm.
And she had the audacity to pop off with she just had the baby, so I would have a grandson.
Yeah, she
And
actually
yet
said
I
that.
don't see him.
That is 100% what she said to her.
Yeah.
Lovely. Sounds delightful.
Positively.
So is there any small reason why I cannot stand being around her ever?
I just
I
don't
don't
understand
think
why
I can
people have
either.
children and bring them into this when they must know in the back of their mind they just don't want to have them, or they just don't think anything's going to change. Surely they must know in their own head that they must know it's going to change. Live
Do
the
you
same
know
lifestyle.
That there's some girls that just want to be pregnant because they get all this attention,
Yep. That's basically her in a nutshell.
and then they have the kid, and then they have another one, so they keep that same attention, and another one, and another one.
Jesus.
There are actually females that do this shit.
Yep.
They need nurturing.
It's almost like Munchausen syndrome in a way, but not the same. But did I pronounce that right?
You did.
Thousands, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they need attention, and they get the attention from doctors, the public, everybody. Pregnant women do.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a sickness, I guess. You know, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And there are women that do that. I was reading about it, and I was like, oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Mom.
Woohoo!
She's got
Go
300,000.
Becky! Go Becky! Woohoo! I better flip some coins.
I can't remember what I got.
Oh, let's do some stuff. Whoops, I don't have any.
86. Looks like. I'm
I love the
100% sure
colors.
Mom is winning. As far as that.
Well, of course. I don't even know how much I got. Why do I always do I instead of exclamation?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Every time. Ooh.
Yep, Mom and Gary are top 2.
Well, I blew
That's
all
very
mine last
close,
time just for the
Debbie.
hell of it.
And then there's James who has 300 or 3,000 rather. His luck is terrible with that game. RNGesus just shits all over him every time. Also, Molotov, I saw that link that you put in there, and that's great because we're doing Monday night game nights next year, so that's perfect. Thank you.
Thank Christ.
I've been playing a lot.
I know. You've been playing it as much as I've been playing Ark.
I've played this game for years and just got a big update, so I've been playing it a lot again.
Well, that's awesome.
The devs, they quit and then a new dev team came and took over.
So there'd be a bunch of new shit, likely.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Ark was stressful when we first started, wasn't it, man?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Jesus.
sorry.
It's alright, don't worry.
Issa was like, I'm ready to start. I'm like, you really don't want to join us at this moment in time.
We died so many times. It
Oh
was
my god,
so
we got
good.
slaughtered.
Yes.
Oh.
Over and over and over.
So much death.
Well, when it comes to Monday night game nights, I'm going to be sure. Well, I can't guarantee I ain't gonna wake up at 3 It doesn't matter. I always do, but I'll make sure I can at least get a nap and something late, not be so tired.
It's all good. Don't you worry. We'll just put it anywhere.
I'm looking forward to it so much. So it's like that. Everybody knows. After New Year, Monday nights, I don't ask for much from people. I ask for this.
Well, there you go.
What time does it start? Like,
Game night? I have no idea. Probably
'Cause-
when I get up.
I mean, it's Monday, so you know, school.
Yeah.
I won't be back till 4 Eastern Standard.
Yeah, because you're on you're on the same time zone I am, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm out in the West.
You're like 3 hours behind?
3 hours behind.
I'm getting somewhat better with it. Sort of. Time zone
You're at
sucks though.
6:05. I'm at 3:05, and Gary is
11:05.
I'm going in with that bank
11:05.
heist.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
It's late.
You're
man.
8 hours ahead of me.
Hmm?
You usually go to bed at the time when I get up.
Sometimes.
No, I mean, but if he's going to bed at 3 in the morning and I get up at 3 in the morning in my time, so it's like...
Oh, it depends. Because sometimes he doesn't go to bed until like 7 in the morning, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing, you crazy bastard?
Well,
It was
then
8 the other
he'll
morning.
be
Yeah, it was.
going to bed
Oh,
when I
10.
have to go to bed.
It was 8 o'clock. So
Or I
what
mean,
time
when
is
I
it?
actually get up.
Mary goes, it's 8. And I looked and I went, it's 8:15.
Yeah. I remember this. We were breeding. Raptors when that happened. He's like, okay, I'm going to bed. I was like, yeah, you probably should.
Oh, those twins are gorgeous.
I love them. They're among some of my favorite ones.
So, are one of them having offspring?
Possibly.
mean, like.
Why do they have
possibly-
so many eyes?
No,
Because they're
Scary.
not
Oh,
human.
all the better to see you with, my dear.
Oh
What are
my
they-
god, Gary. I love you. Yes.
Why do they need that many eyes? They're into people's souls.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah. I was
Not
a
really.
guess.
Not really. I was just picking on you. But no, it's because they're not human. They were a genetic experiment that the
That's right.
scientists, yeah, they just got bored and were like, yeah, let's dump all this shit in here.
That's not nice. That is,
But can they have offspring?
Yes.
Even if they're a genetic experiment?
Yes.
is that what happened with the Flux people? I remember when you made that.
Yeah, kind of. That taint was an accident. Like Blaine accidentally brushed against her. He breathed on her. We still never figured that out. But regardless, it was an accident, and then suddenly taint. So yeah, they can't have offspring. Not necessarily in that way. That was just that specifically. But yeah, they can't breed. Why?
Oh, we're robbing the village bank.
Alright, you in the Patron thing.
Okay.
I haven't won once. That's just like all this complicated. Harder than science class.
We need one more like for 10 likes and we can give 10k away.
Yep.
I was the second one to like it, so.
Oh
Got
shit.
more cat. Hey.
Woohoo! Yay!
Does that mean I got 200 more?
I don't
Stop
know.
it.
It doesn't.
No, I mean not Bankai, it's me coin.
Wow.
Oops.
You gotta put points on it.
And then we got another like, what is it? Is it
Yeah,
rewards?
I got
Yep,
200.
reward and then
God.
the amount.
So everyone
Let's
speak
see.
in the chat.
Yep, or it won't count because that's how the bot works for whatever dumbass reason. Can't do anything about it. That's the bot itself. I need to do some research on that, and I think I'm going to do that
10,000.
this weekend. For some reason, my pen is
shit.
lagging on the surface of my tablet. This is not good. I am going to save this because I'm not going to lose fucking progress. That's not happening. I will rage quit, and that'll just be the end. If I lose all the progress that I've done so far.
Oh my god.
Everyone should have 10,000 coins extra now.
Yay.
That's gonna be a thing that carries over into next year. 10 likes and everyone in the chat gets 10,000.
Hey, I liked this video.
Let me think about this for a minute.
So, you know how I said I was sick, right?
Yep.
So, I go into, do you know the Minute Clinic they have at, like, pharmacies?
No, but I do know basically what you mean.
Yeah, it's like basically a mini doctor's office. So,
Right.
I went there and checked out and I got antibiotics because I'm getting, like, infections in my ears and shit from this virus, and it
Jeez.
sucks.
Yeah, that sounds
And
rough.
yeah, so I can't hear on my left ear. I still can't hear it. It's driving me absolutely insane. Like, I'm half deaf, and I just want to shoot someone. But anyways,
Yeah, those ear infections can be real nasty.
yeah, I had no sleep for the past several days, and so we go up to the pharmacist and we go to the register. I'm like, all right, so here's your antibiotics. And then I'm like, oh, I just thought of a pharmacist pickup line, like I was saying jokingly. And I'm like, hey baby, are you a drug? Because I'm addicted and I need my fix.
Oh
And she's
my
just like, that's the last thing I need.
Oh, wow.
He fucking went there. Oh my! I'm taking that line for reasons, Molotov.
Yes.
Just saying.
I just said that straight up to her, and her face turned red. She's like, "This is the last thing I need."
You have no idea what you've just done, but I'm totally using that line later.
All right, you just gotta quote me at the end of it.
Of
you know,
course.
for trademark reasons.
Just say, was your father a plumber? Because you make my nuts tighten.
Oh my god! Gary! Ow!
Well,
That
wait,
is-
first you gotta turn around and you gotta see if there's that plumber's crack.
Oh my god! Maybe we should just have a terrible pickup line day. Because that sounds like a good day.
Are you related to the Flintstones? Because you made my bed rock.
Oh my god.
Hey
Tablet,
baby,
why are you lagging?
hey baby, are you a lawyer? Because I'm objecting to this conversation and calling up to the stand of my pants.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, if that actually worked! Holy shit!
I just made that up.
That's a good one, I gotta say. Seriously though, if you ever use one and it works, you totally gotta tell me.
Oh, alright,
I don't want to
I'll
know
tell
about
you.
your sexy time. I just want to know what the reaction was.
I do this for jokes. Like, I have a bunch of
What's
friends.
that one? Hi, it's something like I am a burglar or something. Can I smash your back door in?
Hey baby, are you into demolition? Cause I'm thinking about destroying you.
I don't know. I might have to slap somebody if they ever came at me like that. Excuse me, motherfucker.
Be like, do you realize how much a vagina can take?
Right? Well, that too.
What's that one? I wish you were a bar of soap so I could feel you all over me.
Oh my god! Actually, that one. I kind of gotta go do a thing. Hold on.
What?
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You're writing everything down.
Why don't you just say, when I'm a zombie, can you eat me out?
Dang.
Wow.
Hurts so good. It hurts so good. Sometimes love will eat you away.
I can't even right now. I fucking can't. You tried to kill me with that. Jesus Christ.
So James doesn't say to you, do you like alphabet soup? Because you're going to be choking on D later.
I swear to God. I feel like I would just be done with life at that point. I'd be like, nope, I'm gonna go bye. Bye. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you looking for a new way to pleasure him? Well, here you go, girls. The Big Deep Throater. It helps you practice. It helps you gain throat muscles you never knew you had.
I'm fucking dying.
I'm dying.
Issa got a infomercial going on here.
Oh my god.
I really did just go send that to him too. I feel like I should have regrets, but you know, no.
No.
So if you happen to see him pop on Discord for a minute, that's why, and I have zero regrets. Well, I have
I'm
zero
gonna treat you
regrets
like a
until-
snowstorm and give you 6 to 8 inches later.
He's gonna think twice before calling you dangerous again, huh?
Ooh, fuck. Ah.
Hey
God damn
baby,
it.
are you a cake? Cause I'm thinking about covering you in frosting. later.
Ah, that's gross. That's disgusting. Ah, it's good though. Oh.
And I would say, only if there's cherries involved.
Right? Like, don't threaten me with a good time. Make it better. I'm gonna see that one pop up on Discord and just be afraid to go look at Discord now. I haven't seen it yet, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. If you hear me make weird noises because I noticed.
So, do you want to be my co-pilot? Because I'm going to take you to my cockpit.
That's an oldie but a classic.
It is an old one, but it has aged very, very well. Ah.
No, there's, honey, are you a Twinkie? I'm dying for that green Philly.
Ah, no!
No.
Oh, God. God damn
we
it.
have a southern fried, honey.
Oh, son of a bitch! Ah!
Do you like crispy creme? Because I'm gonna glaze your donut.
Ah, no!
Oh.
Go give Tony his donut, Gary. Clearly, I still haven't forgot about that. That was still 100% best day ever.
Here you go. You're standing in front of the Christmas tree. And the little, whatever size, Woody is standing straight out and you got a donut on it. Go, come on, baby, here's your breakfast. Merry Christmas.
A filthy animal.
Oh my
Come
God,
and wrap
Gary,
your
yes.
gift.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Jingle all the way.
Want to see my iDrive? It ain't 3.5 inches and it hit floppy.
Oh, you guys are the worst. Oh.
Yay! Thank you.
This is Pinocchio's pickup line.
Oh God! Tell lies on my face.
Hey baby, you're looking pretty good. And no, I'm not lying right now.
I feel like that'll get you a slap. You better proceed
Oh,
with caution there. As pickup lines go, if you're trying to do a speed run on getting slapped, that's definitely the one right there.
Yeah, because you'd get that pause. And then you'd get a look.
Yep.
And then you'd either get slapped or they would just turn around and walk away.
If you were lucky, they'd turn around and walk away.
Having sex is like playing golf. I'm always happy when I got a hole in one.
Wow!
So, double penetration is totally out of it then.
Okay, what is this? I have no idea what's happening anymore.
I'm sorry. It just entered my head. I'm sorry. I don't know
Why
why.
are you sorry?
Because he said hole in one, and I'm thinking, double your play.
Oh my
Well, considering it's Gary, that's 100% a thing. So, because he usually has something to say like that.
I said alright, beauty skin deeper, but cock goes much deeper.
you son of a bitch.
You're so cute. Oh my God.
Oh, actually, I'm kind of glad that. No, I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. He left me alone with you animals. God damn it.
James doesn't say he's
Oh my.
feeling a little dead lately. He might want to give it some mouth to mouth.
Oh my God.
No.
I sent him the bar of soap one. Leave me alone.
Do you know CPR?
Oh God.
Can you teach me? I have no clue.
Oh my God. Who is what?
The cherry popper.
Apparently so.
Eat some pops cherries.
You got to my soul right now.
God.
Wait, I should reiterate this. The fragments with remains of my soul.
Oh my God. If your ass was snow, I'd plow it.
Oh my God! welcome to my live stream where apparently we're talking about really terrible pickup lines.
You look ill. You must be suffering from a lack of vitamin E.
Oh, that was actually cute.
I'm studying to be a taxidermist. Can I practice stuffing your pussy?
Oh no.
Oh, and I have so many questions, namely, who in the hell? Blank for a shit, and Issa's about to die over there.
Are you a roast? Because all I want to do is stuff you.
Oh, oh God!
Oh my God! Do you like SeaWorld because you're about to be in my splash zone?
Oh,
come on, man.
Are you a sea lion? Because I want to see you lying in my bed later.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Ah. Okay, that one might also end with a slap.
Oh no, this one's so bad. Are you from Japan? Because I'm trying to get in Japanties.
Oh no. Get the fuck out of here, Satan. What the no.
Oh dude, no. This isn't good with me.
Your breasts remind me of Mount Rushmore. My face is gonna be among them later.
I would beware of my Mount Rushmore because they have been known. People have disappeared within their depths.
Oh my God, that whole statement right there. Ah! That feels like something I should say.
Well,
all things considered.
Hey, did you know I'm a explorer? I might get lost in a moist cave later.
Oh my God! Oh no!
I just made that one up.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my God, he said the M word.
He said what?
The M word.
Ah, yeah. Moist is just one of those words, when you hear it, you know exactly what the hell you're talking about.
That's one of the words Tony says, and he always makes it sound filthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was a discussion on
Moist, he even knew before I even said it. He said, "What moist?"
He knows.
I can't remember where there was a discussion on that very word.
Oh, we had this discussion at some point.
I mean,
Yes,
on
I
TV.
Oh.
And it was like everybody but one person was like had naturally not clean thoughts. And it's like some people could not say the word without busting out laughing. Others didn't want to say it at all. It was like, it was a big thing. It was like, good grief. Moist. Moist can mean many things.
Yeah, but it's also one of those words when you hear it, like it sounds like it is, like what the word actually is.
Moist.
Ah.
Oh my God, no. Okay. You must be Medusa because you make me rock hard.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Say moist, Tony. Go on. Did you hear him?
No.
Listen to him say moist. Wait a minute. Moist.
Ew.
Ew, moist.
Oh.
No, he's saying it now. I feel moist.
Jesus Christ, Tony, go take a shower.
He's just had one. That's why he feels moist.
Well then, I retract my statement.
I'm no rooster, but watch what this cocker do to you.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I'm gonna destroy your pussy.
Do you have pet insurance? No, because I'm gonna destroy your pussy.
Oh fuck. Ah, it's terrible.
Master destroyer of pussies.
Hey, baby, are you a cat? Because all I am is looking at some fine pussy right now.
Ah. Oh my god. Seriously though, the day that one of those works for you, you have to tell me. Like seriously.
This dick is a rental car company. It hurts.
Oh my god!
Jesus God.
He's just dead. Oh.
If you jingle my bells, you'll have a white Christmas.
Oh, god damn it! Ah.
God.
Oh.
I'm dreaming
Like,
of a green Christmas.
That just sounds like it would be the
Are
way.
you erasing? Because you're erasing my dick.
Ah!
You said that.
Oh,
It's raisins.
I know.
Oh my god, this is for you, mate. I'm gonna hide every chair in the world. Just on my face and James.
Oh my
It
god.
totally is. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah.
Well, like, your beauty is why God invented my eyeballs. Your beauty is why God invented my balls.
Oh no.
Yeah, this was invented. Yeah, right there for you.
Well, like,
Baby,
because
I'm like a firefighter. I find them hot and leave them wet.
Oh no. Ah. Yeah.
Your pussy smell like fish because I'm liking sushi.
Ugh.
Ah.
that was a bit on the raunchy side there, Gary.
Do you want to go on an 8? I'll give you the D later.
Oh Jesus. Oh. Oh God.
What's that?
Are you going to that funeral? What funeral?
Oh.
When my balls dropped in your mouth.
Are you going to that funeral? What funeral? The one where my balls drop dead in your mouth?
Oh,
God.
Fuck.
Fluoride.
Oh God, you guys are trying to kill me today. Jesus.
if you were a squirrel, would you help me bust a nut?
What do you call a penguin with a large penis? An icebreaker? What? I don't get that.
What the fuck? Oh.
I haven't totally get down. No, I'm gonna go to the zoo.
I have a tongue like an auntie. I want to go to the zoo.
Oh my fucking God. Oh God.
Can I get a season pass?
He said, "Can I get a season's pass?"
This is awful.
Oh my God! That one! You're so hot. I'll jack your dad off to see where you came from.
Welcome back, Libby. Oh God,
Welcome back.
we're being weird, disgusting, and funny, and having fun, honey.
The weird pickup lines these people are coming up with are seriously killing me right now.
It's just the usual craziness, you know.
Yeah.
We're having
How
fun.
fast we can destroy May's soul today.
I heard you like magic. Well, bend over and watch my dick disappear.
Oh my God.
He's a bed.
You definitely killed it.
Are you a farmer? Cause I'm digging those melons.
Oh my God. Oh, fucking Christ. soul right now.
Oh my god.
That
I'm no
reminds me-
weatherman, but you can expect a few inches tonight.
Oh my god.
Reminds me of that movie.
About to have a
Are you a termite? Because you're about to have a mouthful of wood.
Oh no.
No, but I'm a busy beaver and I can gnaw that thing down to the bone.
They
Oh
call
my
me the
God.
cat. They call me the cat whisperer because I know exactly what your pussy needs.
late May woman, like a late May ice cream.
Oh my god, that was that.
Listen, a late May woman, like a late May ice cream, fat free and dripping down.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that?
I heard that. Ew.
Do you like imaginary dragons? Well, imagine dragging my balls across your face.
Oh my fucking god. Oh.
You want a drag race?
Oh my god. I may not have gotten your virginity, but I can at least have the box it came in.
Magical music box.
There are 8 planets in the universe. There are 8 planets in the universe, but only 7 after I destroy Uranus.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's terrible, but it's so good though. What the fuck? Oh.
Oh my god.
I'd be like,
Oh my god.
destroy my anus and I drink.
What the fuck? Oh.
I'll treat you like my homework. Slam you on the table and do you all night long.
Oh.
Oh.
The word for tonight is legs. Let's go back to my place and spread the word.
Oh my god. Oh. For those of you just turning in, welcome to Terrible Pickup Line Hour.
Hello.
Oh no, this one's bad. I'll be Chris Brown because I'd hit that.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh my god, are you a Jehovah Witness? Because I'm about to bend you Jehovah and let you witness this dick.
Wow.
The Jehovah, let you witness this dick, oh my god.
Right.
Oh no.
Glory, hallelujah.
Oh my god. First I'd like to kiss you passionately on the lips, and then I'll move up to your belly button.
I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Take your turnies, oh my god.
That story just turned into this. Oh my
What have
god.
you done?
No, I said that one, god. Some of these.
What?
There's Tony pointing some. I said that one, about the taxidermy.
Oh.
My god, what is it? Is your dad a carnival worker? Because I want to sit you on my face while you try to guess your weight.
Oh my god. Hell no. That's fucked up.
You're like my little toe, because I'm going to bang you on every piece of furniture at my home.
I've heard that one. That's one of those things you hear and you're just like...
Oh, this one's nasty. I'm not gonna... You remind me of my cousin. I want to fuck you so bad, but I know that I can't.
Ah. Oh, I mean, there are weirdos out there that do that, but come on!
Did you grow up on a chicken farm? Because you should know how to raise this cock.
Oh my fucking god. Oh no.
Oh my god, do you work at somewhere because you're just about to give me a foot long?
What the fuck?
I named my dick the truth, because all these bitches can't handle it.
Oh my fucking god, that's actually clever. My tablet is lagging!
Ew.
Oh my god. You're like Pringles. Once I pop you, I can't stop you. Oh my god.
That is terrible.
You, me, handcuffs, and whipped cream. Interested? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Oh dear.
I don't know about 50 Shades of Grey, but I can cover you in 50 Shades of something.
That's gross.
Oh my god.
Ugh. People are the worst sometimes. Jesus Christ.
You remind me of a cigarette, because you got a hot butt.
Holy shit.
Did you hear the one about me having sex with you? No? Well, let me tell you. Oh my god.
That sounds like wishful thinking on someone's part. Again, though, it's one of those things, if that actually worked... Actually, you know what? I don't feel like that one would have worked at all. Then again, I also guess it'd all have to be... It'd all hinge on, like, delivery and stuff.
You can call me the fireman, because I'm... Mainly because I turn the hose on.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this one's like a compliment. I think you have to go. You're making the other women look bad.
Aw, see, that is a compliment. See, that one would probably work. Some of these, though, you're just begging to get slapped.
Hey, tie your shoes. I don't want you falling for anyone else.
Aww.
This one's a meme. Are you Harambe's enclosure? Cause I'll drop a kid inside of you.
Oh my fucking
Oh my god.
I would have to kick somebody's ass for that one. That's terrible.
Jesus.
Oh my god. If you were a washing machine, I would put my dirty load inside you.
That is just a disgusting... No, stop it.
Out of this one. I'm not very religious, but I can make you scream God. Oh god.
And you said it. Oh. Alright, I'm going to zoom out of this so that you guys can see all of them. While I sit here and take a break before my fingers fall off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 done. Go me.
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
10 done and to go.
10's good.
Yeah.
It is.
Night, Slinky. Thanks for stopping by, hon.
Good night, dear.
Take
Oh,
care,
good.
sweetie.
He hasn't come on and seen that yet. Or if he has, I just didn't notice him pop on, and he had nothing to say, which probably means he fucking facepalmed and walked off like, fuck this shit. I have zero regrets. New one reads no.
Oh, this one. Hey, baby, are you a pencil sharpener? Because I got something I want to sharpen inside you.
Oh my god.
I've heard something like that before. I've heard something like, are you a something like a pencil because I want to fill you full of my lead or something.
I've heard that one too, yeah.
Woman, I was me where it stinks, New Jersey.
Oh, everything just went super robotic for me.
Discord. I don't know.
No, something's taking up CPU space right now, and I need to, whatever it is, I need to kill it.
Is it Steam?
Is it what?
Is it Steam doing updates or something?
It might be. Although
It stopped.
yeah,
You
it
took
sucks.
you went junky. You went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it even well, it always says video output low, but something is destroying my memory.
Oh, I just thought of this. This one's for you, May.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, is your name May? Because it's gonna take you till that long to leave my bedroom.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how actually funny that is. I can't even.
And that'll be happening in May.
Like I
Megan around the pole.
said, he has no idea how funny that actually is.
Boyfriend can use that one. Laugh changed. Are you okay?
No. Nobody tell him that, please. Nobody. Who am I kidding? It's probably already done. Gary.
Well, he can
Wow.
listen to this at any time.
He
I didn't
can,
know-
but it'll be way too late.
I'm mute. I didn't hear anything.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
What? I've been mind wide. What were we talking about?
He better not. He better hope to not keep you for a whole year. May have some issues.
Oh, Mama gonna come and spank his butty.
I'm gonna casually not answer my phone. This bitch is like, what are you doing? No, if it ever came to something like that, like if it, for whatever reason, like everything goes wrong on the day that I'm leaving, I'm just gonna be like, Mom, no, Mom.
So maybe you have to come and stomp some taters.
Hey, those are my
gonna-
taters. You leave them alone.
She's gonna have elastic attached to your ass and pull you back.
Oh my god.
My daddy called them spuds.
What?
He grew up part of his childhood in Idaho, and he called them spuds.
Yeah, a lot of them do out there as well. I don't think
Yeah.
James does though, but
Of course,
Right.
you know, my dad was
in the eye and said, "Look here, Spud."
Oh my god!
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
We did.
Holy fucking shit.
You gotta get that on the spud.
Listen here, Spud. I want my daughter back.
There you go.
No!
Oh, man, I just thought of another one for you.
Oh god. Alright.
Hey, I don't know about you, but you look pretty lonely to me.
Did you,
Oh
just
my
try
God.
to, did you just try to... Oh my fucking god.
It's lowness.
Oh, yes it is, but... Ah!
I had to make it work for the joke, alright?
Oh my god, Libby!
Good one, Libby.
Like the hurricane said to the coconut tree, hold on to your nuts, I'm gonna give you the blow of your life. I fucking can't with
Oh,
you animals.
no.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you like tapes and CDs? I guess. Good, because I'm going to take this dick to your forehead so I can see these nuts.
Holy shit.
Dang.
So you have a nut in each eyeball and a dick on your forehead.
Oh my god.
Have a mushroom stamp. Let me just tattoo this on you. Bam!
I'm like a Domino's pizza. If I don't come in 30 minutes, the next one is free.
Holy fucking shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're a bunch of Cheetos farmers, corny and cheesy.
Oh.
You know?
Apparently somebody got tired of our shit and left because there's only 7 people watching now. That's funny.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
Alright, I'm
Yes.
gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright,
Yeah,
honey.
my friend's asking me to play a game with him, so I guess I gotta go too.
Goodbye.
See you guys, it's been fun.
See you later. Bye.
So, what's left now?
I think we've gone through every
Well,
pick-up
okay.
line.
they say only the good die young.
Mm.
So, you know, we must be the baddest of the bad.
Oh my god, this one. Wanna play tic-tac-toe? I'm gonna shove a tic-tac up your pussy and then try to give you the 3 O's in a row.
Oh my god! Would you mind if I put my hard drive into your laptop? Libby!
God.
Utterly! Utterlicious.
Oh my god.
All the thoughts that enter my head, so they even a millionth of what?
Do you know the difference between my penis and a chicken wing? No, well let's go on a picnic and find out.
Will that be served with? Will it be served with some potato salad?
It's a spicy wing.
Ooh, a spicy wing. That means it's really hot. You alright?
I'm just reading some of these. Are so ridiculous.
The speed?
Oh my god. I use spaghetti because I want you to meet my balls.
This is Tweedledee and this is Tweedle. The Asylum Comedy Hour.
Yeah. Oh.
Featuring your loco nuts. Local nuts. There might be a few alien nuts and monsters. Well. Lots of horny little devils in there too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, sometimes I think I should not open my mouth. I like that little cow next to her name.
Funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Adorable. Do they make pasties for cow udders? I wonder.
Oh my god, why would you ask that? Son of a fish!
What?
God damn it.
What should you walk into? Is that one right there?
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
Did you hear the one about the tic-tac-toe?
No.
Oh god, when I play tic-tac-toe, I'll shove a tic-tac up your pussy and I'll try to give you the 3 O's in a row.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
Some of these pickup lines, you'd end up getting a punch right between the eyes.
You really would.
Yep, you would.
It's like if you're speed running to get your ass kicked, you're definitely gonna get it with those.
I would
Have
have
you-
already probably beat the fuck out of a few of those pickup
Right?
lines already.
Exactly.
Oh my god, have you ever kissed a rabbit between the ears, pull your pockets inside out, and then say, would you like to?
Oh my god.
Okay.
You do the one that was the elephant between the ears and you pull your pockets out.
Yeah, that's the one he just said.
Yeah, I tried to be like the ass end of it because we were going to try.
Mm.
Yes, I was making ridiculous comments about
Cow udders.
well, that was the end of it. That was that.
I came back at like the worst possible moment. I wonder if they make pasties for cow udders. What?
Oh my god. Do you like to go to a party, then crawl up my leg and have a ball?
Oh my god.
So are you offering it? Here's a knife, cut it off and give it to me.
Gee, right?
I'm telling you what my comeback would be if I was a kid.
I completely agree. Especially for some of these. It's like, if you'd like to keep your dick, walk away.
Is there a mirror in your pants? I think I can see myself in them.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
Yeah.
And you see that pile of shit?
That's your face.
That's where you belong right now, motherfucker. Smack with my boot. That's when I would
you
just...
said boot, right? With a T? Because I heard boob with a B, and I was like, well, why though?
Boot! my big shit-kicking boots, man.
There you go.
Like the badge says, sometimes you want to kick them in the teeth.
Yeah.
That right there.
That seriously, that was my favorite badge. That was my favorite badge to Pixel for sure.
I can see why.
I feel that about a lot of people.
Oh, honey, I do too, believe me. They just don't realize it until it's too late, usually, because they're dumbasses.
Yep.
Is your name Google because you have everything I'm searching for?
Oh
That would
my
be sweet,
God.
but you know. You fucking know. I got it.
Seriously.
With a lot of these, I feel it's all on delivery.
Well, it depends.
I want to go back to my ship and rock the boat.
Oh my god.
Rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
It must be a
rock the boat.
broom because you swept me right off my feet.
Aww. Sort of.
Some of them are, I would probably burst out laughing.
Right, you're just kind of like, did you just?
Some of them I would laugh at, some of them I would punch somebody for, and others I would just look at them like, what the fuck?
Hey baby, it's only micro when it's soft.
Oh my
Sure.
fucking god.
What was that?
Hey baby, it's only micro when it's soft.
Oh jeez. Hey baby, what I'm really trying to say is I got dick. They call them chodes.
Oh, Jesus.
I ho, I ho, I ho. It's off to my place we go.
I don't know, man. If somebody walked up and called me a hoe, I'd have to punch him in the chops.
Finds a random corpse in a wood and kisses it, and it's got a picture of Snow White and Prince Charming.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, that's totally what happened, too.
Finds a random corpse in the woods and kisses it.
It's good.
God, I go exploring in your rabbit hole.
Hell no.
Lori.
It's got a picture of my dad.
What do you
That's
intend
a double
to do?
hell no.
Tell you right now, there'll be no forceps.
Ah!
Jesus.
Oh, Issa.
God. Oh, I'm so. It's just, you know, you did give me a lobotomy.
I broke her, fuck. Who am I
You
kidding?
broke me. No, it's all good, clean fun.
You're absolutely right, yes. Does somebody want to trade spines?
And
Well,
Yeah.
honey, I don't think he'd like mine anymore than you like yours.
don't think you'd want mine, believe me.
No.
I think the three of us have
You'd
like
give it back.
big issues.
Yeah, like super mega gigundous issues there.
I guess we trade
don't-
spines and May's going, fuck, what'd I do this for?
I don't think we've got a whole one between us.
No.
No,
Not
we
at all.
got maybe 3 years of one.
Something like that.
You can have a little section of it
A little section of it.
where it's not fused. I think it's in the L part.
Oh, will you mine?
My coccyx gone.
I can see
My
it now.
coccyx gone south.
And here you go. You get this from Issa, her spine.
Oh!
See, by then I'd have forgotten this whole conversation. I'd be like, the fuck did she send me? What is this? Just super
Ew,
confused.
gross, it's her spine.
This bitch done sent me her bones. I don't even know.
What?
I asked if anyone wanted to trade spines. And and between the three of us, Issa, myself, and Gary, no, I'm good. I mean, no. Oh.
You know, it would be fun just to have, if I was rich, I'd take us all someplace and we could sit there and just get fucking ridiculous and laugh and have fun and
Yeah.
enjoy an exotic place.
That'd be awesome.
Say, fuck the rest
And we
of the
can
world,
all
we're
get
gonna
sick
have
because
some...
you know that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, but you know, we'll get drunk first, man.
There we go. That's Acai's hair. Whoops.
I don't get drunk hardly ever.
Likewise.
And it actually takes a lot of alcohol to make me drunk, so... I have a high
Doesn't when mom's making drinks. Holy fucking balls.
Oh, I make them strong, believe me. People are going, that's too much! And I'm like...
When it comes to mixing drinks, the first one you have is probably the weakest, but as the night progresses, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger until you might as well just be drinking straight out of the bottle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fireball shot. Chase it with 7-Up.
That sounds good.
It is. Do you know that... Okay, this was I was dealing with a lot. It was after my mom died 4 years ago. So, I had my night of mourning because I had to deal with all that stuff way over in Montana. And I had to be strong and, you know, deal with all this. So, I finally allowed myself to broke down. I had a fifth of Fireball. I had a 2-liter of 7-Up. And I drank that whole motherfucking thing, and I could tell you I was not hardly... I mean, I was tipsy, but I was not shit-faced.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. That was... I've never done that before, but... I guess I needed it.
More clearly.
But... So me and Fireball have a relationship.
Yeah?
It's a healthy one.
Well, good.
Sorry I ran off a little bit ago. I was drinking my coffee and noticed there was a rough edge on the side of my cup. So I was, drinking my coffee and I somehow got it turned. And yeah, I tried drinking sweetened. Okay, it's French vanilla coffee and we use hot chocolate for creamer. And apparently somebody had knocked my coffee cup over into a plate that had pot pie gravy in it. So yeah, sweetened coffee. It was salty gravy on the side of my cup that I didn't know. So, yeah.
I have zero idea, but that sounds awful. And that's why I don't put my cup in this sink with everything else.
I didn't. It was on the side of the sink.
I know, but somebody knocked it onto the plate.
Yeah. And I didn't know it until I already made a cup of coffee and I'm sitting there drinking it. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go wash my cup. That was pretty gross.
Yeah. Definitely.
Kinda thinking it was Joe, but who knows?
It wasn't me!
Of course it was. Rawr. Why you do that, Issa? Shame on you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I sent these psychic waves over because I wanted it to land in that gravy. Just so you would take a sip and go, ew, that's gross.
It really was. The homemade turkey pot pie rings we had last night, and you know, it had the cream of chicken soup gravy in it, and that was pretty great.
Yeah.
yeah.
Coffee.
I imagine it was gross.
Eye patch.
I really like eye patches.
I do too.
Good to
I do.
know.
I gotta.
Big for eye patches, and I like fangs.
Thanks.
Although coincidentally, a lot of my characters don't have eye patches. I think there's what, 1, 2 here.
Well, you don't want to lose your appreciation.
True.
So, only having a few makes it more special.
That is also true. That, and sometimes I get lazy and I'm too late. I don't want to draw another eyeball, so I'm like, well, eye patch it is.
Eye patch it is.
Yes. For some reason, my tablet is lagging, and I don't know why. I might have to oh, it would help if I was actually using, you know, black and not white, but I may have to reinstall my tablet driver later. Unless it starts to piss me off, in which I'll have to do it. Well, actually, no, I can't, because then I'd have to restart my computer, and ugh.
KVLT.
Cult's like an unofficial mascot for the asylum.
Yeah. I like it.
Me too. She kind of has, of like most of that, words are hard. Of all of my characters, she is one of the ones that has a personality that's the closest like mine. Because I mean, yeah, all my characters in some way have an aspect of my personality, but
Right.
she is the closest as to my actual like base personality, not like an aspect thereof.
Understand. Yeah. And I think that's good. You need one like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, a character, all your characters would have some part of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Like how Asai is very dry. Like, she has a very dry humor. She's kind of emotionless, but not really. She just doesn't express herself in what would be considered a normal way.
right.
Thus her flat, bitchy face, which I enjoy a lot.
I was thinking about the bitchy face thing. I was doing a Snapchat, and so I'm going, I need to do a bitch face, and then I thought, this reminds me of May. Well, you know, because we were talking about bitch faces that one day.
Yeah.
And I thought, so I did a Snapchat with a bitch face.
Hey man, when you got resting bitch face, you gotta own it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I have that kind of face, so sometimes, unless I'm actually really pissed off, but then the whole world fucking knows. And I've had people steer clear of me when they've seen me like that.
Yeah.
Which is not very often, because usually I'm the person everybody feels like they can talk to and confide in and tell me their life story when they first meet me.
Yeah, I have that affliction too, unfortunately. And it's like the first few times it's amusing, and then after that you're like, oh my god, go the hell away. I don't know what on my face tells you that I give a shit, but no.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the worst.
I've literally had people stop me in the store, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. Whoever. I'm in a hurry. I came here. I need to get this. I need to go. Get the fuck out of my way.
Right.
Can't you see I'm in a mood? There are those who just really, that they don't
They're
see.
oblivious.
Yes, there you go. To everything. When the whole rest of the world is looking, going, when's she gonna blow up? When's she gonna punch this person out? You know?
Yep.
And it's like,
It's like, I don't know who told you I gave a shit, but they lied to you.
I used to give 2 fucks, but not anymore.
What was that, Gary?
Some people don't see past the front of the face.
That's true.
That's very true. Very.
She's
Huh?
What?
no, she's nowhere near it. Just Bo being a pain in the poop. Oh, what you doing?
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? I might have to...
All she's done is gone for everything today.
Aww.
Not anything to else out to eat because she's already been sick. She's had too much. Just being a gluttonous little pig.
Ah.
YouTube is so far behind me. I keep having to refresh.
Yeah, it's derping hard today, but I think everything's derping.
I looked and you weren't even drawing. Is that Mayhem you're drawing at the moment?
No, it's acai.
Acai. You hadn't even started that one, and then when I clicked it, the hair's already done you on the face.
Wow, that is kind of far behind.
Yeah. Purple. And
Keep
blue.
flicking from channel to channel.
Blended.
You're funny.
So we realised in Ark as well, didn't we, that the dogs and stuff with lights on them, they protect us.
Yep.
And the bed.
Oh yes, the lights protect.
So they're scattered all around the base now.
Ah, okay.
Prepare your retinas, because oh my fucking god.
On a night
What
like
is
that.
it, really bright?
Some of them.
Yeah, it has to be because
You can't see.
we
Well, that
because but if we accidentally lead any of the
cat
nameless
monkey.
home,
Yeah, cat.
Jesus.
The nameless are like weird cat monkey things that come up
Oh.
out of the ground and will just.
But
eat
they
your face.
spawn the thingy as well, don't they?
Yeah, they
Reaper
spawn the
Kings.
Reaper Kings.
Like it did to the first house when we were all like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, get in the house! I'm on the dino that's whacking them all, and it just killed the dino, then killed me, and decided to go for the house.
Yeah, we had a fun day.
And we didn't realise though, if we'd used the bulb dogs, probably would have saved us.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point we didn't know.
Yep, but we know now.
Well,
All a learning curve.
yeah. Definitely.
Wonder if my Thylacolio's down in the pit of doom.
Probably. I'm also sad that they won't get to see the majesty that is the tickle chicken.
Oh no,
We're so upset
Tickle
about it.
chicken?
the tickle chicken
What does the tickle chicken do?
tickles you.
To death?
Yes.
Oh my god, they're assholes though. So usually when on the other maps when we've come across them and tamed them, we've named them Raging Asshole
Huh?
because they're assholes. But one of their attacks looks like they're wiggling their fingers at their toe fingers at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, he saw it. I have 3 messages. I don't know if I want to go look.
Mm-hmm.
Do the eye patch first.
He wins the day. Oh.
He got your back, didn't he?
Yes, he really did. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. I was unprepared. Ah. I almost tried to wreck my palm on the sharp corner of my desk. It was worth it, though. But yes, the Therizinosaur have, like, toe fingers. So, like, their hands they're like, they look like chicken feet, right? So they're long and the scaly, but they only have 3 toes. And one of their attacks is, like, they kind of do, like, a tickle motion. So we call them tickle chickens.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's really a misnomer because, you know, they'll tear your fucking face off. That's how I lost Death Metal Jesus, my favorite raptor.
Aww.
May he rest in raptor hell. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. What's that? I got too close. And it
Right,
turned
what was
around and
that?
destroyed me.
In?
What? But yes, the tickle chickens are not a part of the aberration map. But if we decide at some point that we want to change maps, we can do that.
Wow. I think Scorch Earth is going to be hard because there's no water on the map. Oh, there is water on the map.
There is, you just have to find it.
You have to build where
Yeah,
there's water.
but realistically, between Aberration and Scorched Earth, I think Scorch is probably easier. Mostly because we're used to those dinos, so we know what to do with them.
Yeah, I'll learn eventually.
Yeah. And you just gotta remember not to be afraid to die, because I die constantly.
Oh, I'm not.
And I had Raptor Remus, and I was like, let's see how long it takes for me to kill it. It was like half an hour. I was very upset.
I'm not afraid to die, I just get annoyed that I have died.
I don't. I feel like at this point it'd be a waste for me to get pissed off on how many times I've died.
I don't get any, not anymore. I was throwing myself in it the other time.
True.
I was like, yeah, just die.
Oh, hey, I died without even being there.
Yeah, you're like.
I think it's hilarious.
You're like top tier, man. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, excuse me a moment. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
I'm just checking my BP. Eye on it.
It's all good. Hopefully it's better than it was.
So if you hear a you know what it is.
I'm used to it though, because we have one as well. And it talks, because, you know, Joe needs it to talk. So, it doesn't bother me none.
Best of 3. I just hate the feeling of them.
You get what now?
Oh my god, I hate the feeling of it. My file quality, or I haven't died. It's stuck on the wall.
Fair enough.
What the hell is it doing? And the Jabboa's like hanging out in a mystical, like just hanging out there.
I knew without you even telling me that you had a Jerboa. They're so damn cute. How could you not?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see what this map was like.
Well, outside of the very, very limited amount of time that we spent on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a look, see what it was like in there.
Oh
Yeah?
my god, this needs to stop. Stop it.
What? Oh. Oh, I looked away. Pop back to the stream, and there's a wolf attacking me.
That's what you get.
I'm not bothered. I'm just perusing around. I wanted to just have a look. There's a dragon.
Of course.
Wow. What's that? Alright. Oh, what do you do? I didn't even know we got them. What, is that weekly or what? Oh, because it was below 4, wasn't it? We get money off the government if the weather drops below a certain temperature.
Wait, why?
We have to have the heating on more.
Oh.
Because I'm disabled. What? Cold weather payment.
Well, that's cool. Should do that for us.
It's only if it drops below a certain temperature. I think is it below minus for so many days in a row? Oh yeah. I think it's like £25 a week you get
It's not bad.
to help with eating costs. So who would you say that would you say is probably one of your top characters, DPs?
Wait, what?
Do you have specific favourites at your OCs?
Yeah, kinda. It just kinda goes for, it just kinda depends on what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually it's either the lobotomist or, let's see, the lobotomist, a variation of mayhem,
Mm-hmm.
or just a random thing. I haven't really done like a character DP for myself in a long time.
Mm.
But
You should start.
what?
You should do like a mini book this year, like for Year of the Monster, and do OCs for like the patrons and yourself,
That's
and do a
good idea.
storyline.
That would be interesting, actually. If the
And
rest
how-
of you guys will be interested in that, I'll totally do it.
Like how they evolve from what species and stuff, and
That would be awesome, actually. Kind of like a dossier.
yeah,
Oh
kind
my
of like,
God.
you know, like a little. I'm not saying like a novel or all of that, but like a little thing.
I gotcha. That would
That's
be
handy.
cool, actually.
Gives like an introduction to like the characters, the OCs, and why the Year of the Monster was brought around and stuff like that.
This is true. That would be awesome. That is a great idea. So I think once a month I'm gonna, once a month I'm gonna select one
Mhm.
or two. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I think about it some more. But yeah, so you know, maybe once a month, a couple times a month, I'll pick one or two, and that's what we'll do.
Mhm.
Sounds like a plan.
Ow.
You know me, my bright spark ideas.
I know. That's the idea guy right there. Every once in a while I have one, but for the most part, Gary is like all over on top of that shit. He is awesome.
I think in Scotch, Phylacolios are a must, I think.
Yeah, to dig it around and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not wrong, for sure. But I've also, outside of what I played with you, I haven't really played on Scorched Earth either, so...
Just love the, like running across the desert sand.
Mhm.
Apart from when you poop.
Alright, the last one I'm going to do today is Strega. Since they're right next to each other and they're touching.
Pasty!
She does, she has heart pasties.
Did you hear what I was saying about the thing, Issa?
No, I just got back and heard.
I was saying about the Year of the Monster.
The Year of the Monster.
About doing like a little, what did you call it, May?
Like a dossier book.
Mm-hmm.
So once a month, maybe twice a month. I don't know. Haven't got that far yet. But I'm gonna select a couple of what was it you said? Oh my god. We are the worst right now.
Like,
Monster character?
yeah, monster characters. Ones like OCs that we've made, but like from, you know, like how I said I wanted like a chameleon one and
The monster.
Yeah, but it won't necessarily be my characters. It'll
Yeah.
be you guys as well.
yeah.
Right. You asked us to pick a monster, remember?
I do, yeah.
And then, yeah,
Mm.
that would be cool.
So
Sorry,
once
Gary.
or twice a month, I'll be selecting a couple until obviously eventually I'm gonna be like, yep, pick another one. Or yeah, we're gonna redo it again. I don't know.
But then we could all come together and design one, and then you could sell that or see if you wanted to put it up for sale or auction.
There you go.
People, and then we could all come together and design a backstory for it, put in the dossier, and then people wanted it, they could buy it, purchase it.
So then we'll have like a dossier book. Not necessarily like writing, but that type of stuff. For,
You could even make it look like a book, with like the picture of it in there and like the breakdown of how it came to light and what parts it was made from and stuff, like a catalogue sort of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit of a backstory on how they were created, etc.
I'm totally
Cool.
So then it'd be like the year of the monster sort of like catalogue book.
I think that's an awesome idea.
I think so too. I'm excited. Not that I wasn't before, but now.
Oh, no. I think this is fabulous. It's utterly fantastic.
Did you just? Oh
I
my
knew you'd
god.
say that.
God damn it.
I did.
Did she say utterly?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I definitely want a monster.
Of course.
That's what I've been thinking. What kind of a monster? I mean, there's so many, and I've come across some really interesting ones.
Yeah, but you can also make it up, so.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm doing this because I will make it up, but this is giving me inspiration.
Oh.
I'm looking at some things I never heard of, and it's like, but I've already kind of got one. But I don't know, I like doing stuff like that. It's kind of like research, I guess.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But I'm thinking of like, the one that I was thinking of doing is like you said before, like Siamese twins, but one's like good and one's bad, and they're like the evil and the good's trying to take over each other, and you can see it like on parts of the faces and stuff where the evil's like spreading into the good and stuff.
I like it.
I like it too. That's an awesome idea. You could do so much with that.
Oh, yeah.
That is really awesome. I was thinking, not in this galaxy, but some far off place, man.
Yeah.
Unheard of, and I guess advanced, primitive type, ancient, creature-esque peoples, if you will.
Yeah.
Standing upright, such as a humanoid. However, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough.
It's developing.
Okay.
Because them ones that I was thinking of, one would be like a demon, one would be like an angel sort of thing, but a fallen angel, so it'd be dark fallen angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one split in half and be angel on one side, demon on the other.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
I'm gonna stay away from that
Yeah.
because that's way overdone.
Mm-hmm.
I do get what you're saying, but that concept itself has been
Yeah.
way overdone.
Mm-hmm.
But thematically, I do like it, yes. I just don't like doing things other people have done, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It'd be like...
Well, the good doesn't have to be even white.
Well,
Oh, no.
And the bad doesn't have to be black.
I don't know.
I mean, you could have like
Maybe
a
green.
blue and a... Yeah, or green, or...
Like
Yeah.
zombie.
You know.
Zombie juice.
Zombie. Now
You
you're
could
speaking
do
my
any
language.
color you want, you know, and
Yeah.
you could pick anything.
Ew,
You
one
don't
could be
have
like...
to be
One could be
orange
like
or
a... One could be like a scarab, and the other one could be a mantis.
Ew, but actually, that's a good idea.
green. Yeah. Yeah.
Friggin'
Notorious.
bug
You
parts
have like
everywhere.
one have like a leg. And
One will have
Tail or-
like wings, and the good will have like wings and claws and mouth jaws, and the other one will have like blood sucking juice sucker.
Gross.
hmm Like minces your brains and sucks them out like a
Mm.
scarab.
You know, scarabs are notorious meat eaters, so you get
Mhm.
really gory on that one.
Wait, yeah, but scarabs also eat poop, so.
Well, you know where they're sucking his brains from then, don't you?
Oh my god!
With the ass.
They eat what?
Oh, he had an antenna in it and destroying your anus.
Mhm.
Ah.
Out comes the straw.
Ah.
Hook her up.
Well.
Mhm.
I don't know why.
Apparently, I did 13 today. I
Oh.
think.
Good number.
Mhm.
That's a good number.
Jeez.
I think it's either 12 or 13. I don't know. I'm too lazy to count them again. I feel like I miscounted somewhere, but whatever.
13.
Okay, so I was right.
Mhm.
Jeez, good number.
Yep, good place to stop.
I think so.
It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Can you do one
Fucking
more next week
turbid.
just to finish it out, or no?
There's 31-ish on here, and I don't know. That's up to you guys. So, thoughts?
What
As in-
Because I can easily finish it myself, but if you would rather watch or something, it doesn't even have to be an actual live stream. I could just open Discord or whatever.
Mhm. Just do it when you've got time.
Yeah.
'Cause you've got shitloads to do, haven't you? So.
I really fucking do.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the last thing you need is more to add to the collection.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a majority out of the way, but there's still plenty more to do.
What Gary said.
Ugh.
'Cause, yeah.
New
It's
year, new
violent,
start.
baby. Yep. And I'm gonna be doing limited slots so this shit doesn't happen again. I keep telling myself that, and what do I do?
Mhm.
But now I have someone that is like, by the way. So I'll actually be able to keep it and do it.
Mhm.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Gonna look awesome. Awesome sauce.
Yes. It's gonna be real funny to see them all together because a lot of them have similar color schemes. I'm noticing.
Mhm.
There's a lot of monochromatic colors in this.
Mhm. Gonna look good though.
I think so.
I think it looks awesome. I love it.
Thank you. And the Gore Queen, of course, is... I named her Vile. She's in the corner. The lower right corner. That is the original image that, well... an edited version of the original image that the Gore Queen badge came from.
Mhm.
I like that.
So, but yeah, I did turn her into an OC. She's not really used for anything at the current moment, but I have named her Vile.
Hmm.
There are a few of them. There's a couple of them on here that don't have a name. One, two, three, four. 4 of them specifically.
Mhm.
5 actually. 5 actually. Still though. It's fun to see them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's... Each one represents so much,
That's true. That's very true.
you know? And just right there, do you realize what all that represents?
I'm a crazy motherfucker. We know this.
That's my
Well, that, but you know, that's not...
Yeah, yeah.
that represents a lot.
Yep.
And I think you should be proud of it.
Thank you. And I am, for the most part. I really need to stop making OCs for myself. Clearly, since this isn't even all of them. But is that going to happen? No, it's not.
But you know what? If it's something you enjoy,
It
I
is.
mean, then, you know, have 900. You know? If you enjoy it, clearly you do.
Yeah.
And you should keep it up.
Well, when this novel's over, I'll have to make a new one anyway. So, I try not to reuse characters over and over, because, I mean, that gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna have to make one for you with the monster anyway, aren't you? So.
yes, I am. Yay! I just have zero idea what. And I kinda need to figure that out.
Mm.
I got a new name for you, Amanda.
What's
I'll
that?
call you Triple M.
Why?
Monster Master Mayhem.
Oh, Jesus. I like it, but that sounds like a video game.
Mm.
It totally does.
Madam Monster. Eminem.
Oh, God!
Okay, never mind.
I don't know, man.
I don't mean it probably the way it takes. Sure.
Actually, yeah, because yeah, it is 5 because you named the male next to Ava, so his name is Sebastian. He looks like a
Oh.
Sebastian though.
Hey, I was just looking at it so hard thinking, and it just popped in my head.
He looks like a Sebastian though.
But he does. That's exactly what I thought. That name was like,
That's funny because that's her boy cat's name.
That's my male. Yeah, that's my male cat's name. Actually, he has many names because he has many names, but his actual
Damn near
name
20
is
pound
Sebastian.
cat, so yeah.
Yeah, Fat Lard, Fat Boy, that little orange bastard, you know.
Mm.
He's damn near 20 pound short hair tabby. Orange tabby.
Mm.
Yeah, he is an orange tabby. Dog Boy, because for whatever reason he thinks he's a dog.
Yeah, he likes
Despite-
to play fetch with ice cubes.
Yeah, despite the
She
fact
wants
he's never
that.
been around a dog in his life, he is very much a dog. It's weird.
there are some cats that are like that.
That's very true.
I've seen that a few times. They think they're dogs.
Yeah, he does. He likes to play fetch with ice cubes.
And I can rub his belly. He'll actually roll over so you can rub his belly.
It rolled right off my bed last night.
He really did. I was in there because we were taking out trash, And I was in there, and he was laying on the bed, so I was petting him and stuff. And he rolled over and gave me his other side, and then he tried to roll over and give me his belly. But I preemptively knew he was about to roll off the bed, so I like let go as soon as he did it. I was like, nope.
You ain't clawing the hell out of me on the way down.
Nope. No, thank you.
Then he went.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's not a smart cat.
He's graceful though.
He's so demanding.
Yeah.
You can't even go to the freezer because we have one of those fridge freezer side by sides that has water and ice and stuff in the door. You can't even walk over to it without him being right there. Like, hey, you gonna give me an ice cube?
That's funny.
He's adorable, but he's an asshole.
And he's
Typical
really
cat.
particular because we'll take turns getting him ice, but he won't play with it. If just anybody throws ice cubes, it's like who he chooses specifically.
Yep. He's always been
So he
like
may
that.
have 2 or 3 ice cubes melting around the house, but unless the right person throws it, he ain't gonna play with them.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
He's a
He's a
weirdo.
very weird cat.
They definitely personalities.
Oh yeah,
All 4 of our cats have really, really weird personalities.
it's true.
Dogs, cats, animals have their personalities. Little Rufus, oh my god.
She's like, don't even get me started.
He's a good dog. Just sometimes his bark is so damn loud he won't shut up. He's too excited. It's like, oh my god. My ears are going.
Goes like that sometimes. Power's totally different.
Are we still on there?
Yeah, I haven't ended it yet.
Sorry. We're just mildly chatty.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, well, anybody that's joined us in the stream before ought to be used to that by now.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, realistically, though.
Oh no. No.
I know, it's like, it's what, 7:49, 7:50, and I'm already sleepy. This is bullshit.
Okay.
Streaming seriously takes a lot out of me, and I still don't know why.
Well,
Oh my god.
being creative and all of that, I mean, I don't know. Creative souls understand.
Yeah. Ugh.
I do. That's all I can say. You know,
It's like I just want to sleep for 70 years.
you've put yourself right in there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, there's a lot more painting. You know.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Oof.
So yeah, you're gonna be tired because I get it. I do that myself. You know, various
Yeah.
things. So, my problem is I have too many various things.
Ugh. I got you, though. I got you.
If they give you pleasure, you know, then you should continue doing it.
Well, I have every intention. So, you know. You can't get the pitchforks out yet.
Well, dang it. Pitchforks up the butt.
My ass is a no pitchfork zone. What's wrong with you?
That was Gormless Day too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep, 2 forks up the butt.
That sounds like a horror show waiting to happen. And who knows, before this is over, or, well, over, but as in I finish this piece, I might end up adding the other ones.
Hey.
Who knows? And then you'll get the full-on, Jesus God, she needs to stop making OCs thing. It's not gonna happen. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, look at it this way. You got a full page of different variations of bitch face.
This is true. There's so much bitch face on this page right now. I think Vile, between Vile and Acai, and possibly Misera, or I'm sorry, Misericordia, the lobotomist, that is her actual name. Yeah, there's so much bitch face going on.
This would make a really cool, like, blanket.
I think so too, actually. Oh my god. That would be amazeballs.
I was looking at it going, that would be
to...
awesome.
Upload it to what now?
Upload it to one of them sites that does that. Maybe they can print it out on a blanket.
It's possible. I ain't giving shit to Cafe Press, though. They're a giant ripoff, so... Fuck them. Spreadshirt's way better.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad news about Cafe Express.
They're stupid expensive for no reason. Like, the prices that you were seeing in that shop, that was not my fault. Like, there was nothing I could do about that.
Oh, I realize that.
Because they're like, our shit's made of gold, except it's
Ma.
not.
Where from?
Printing.
Yeah.
They print stuff out.
I'll just get you new one.
Oh my god, murder's not on here. Well, shit. I'm like, I only have 3 males on here. Which would be Garrick, Blaine, and Sebastian. But I'm like, I should have another one.
Out there.
Oh!
Yeah, murder's not on here.
Jasper!
And Jasper. I can hear Issa. Where the fuck is Jasper?
Oh, come on, man!
I know. So I'm actually missing like 5 or 6 of them then. Plenty of time to hate my life and end up putting them on there.
You got gaps at the top, haven't you?
I do. I have like 2. I made it making this bigger
What?
to add them in there, or at least taller.
What?
This is really pretty.
Thank you. I have
It's gonna
to
look
do...
awesome when it's done.
What?
It's gonna look awesome when it's done.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's gonna also make. It's also gonna be a visual representation of me needing to find new color schemes. Oh, I mean, just from the ones I've seen that I have done right now, they're all in this relatively the same color family. Oops. I think Strega and I think Creep is the red one. Between Strega and Creep, those are like the only red toned ones I have. And then there's Calamity has red, the one directly behind her has red, and
Garrick has violet coloured hair.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah, so he's different as well. Some of them are different. My Dentee is kind of a purpley color. But a lot of them are in the same color family.
Yeah, red, black, blue, and purple, pretty much.
Yeah, red, black, varying shades of gray. Yeah. What can I say? I have colors I like.
Yep.
You know? everybody's like that though.
Yeah. And it's like I have like newfound appreciation for all colors. There's still colors I don't particularly care for, but yeah, Mom, you know. I had to tell her the bad news, Gary.
What?
That we've been having pink dinosaurs spawn, and they're all garbage at low levels.
Oh, they've been murdering them. Tell her that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hold up. That's been stuck in peer review? I'm super confused. What?
What?
I had a bundle that I had done several years ago now, and it just came out of peer review. I'm super confused.
That won't be right.
That can't be right. And there's no way I put it back in there. How old are these products? Yeah, those are 5 years old. The bundle was October 18th, 2012. So, no, that's not a thing. IMVU, what? Yeah! Like, there is no fucking way. I don't even know. Anyway, let me end this before it's like 2 hours of us talking shit. Which, you know, is totally a thing that will probably end up happening anyway. But thank you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us while I worked on this. I had zero intention of finishing it today, so don't be, you know, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll finish it in my own time. I just wanted to have something to do and hang out one last time for before the new year and such. And, you know, thank you guys all for a fantastic fucking year. You know, y'all been here through thick and thin, most of you anyhow. And for those of you that are brand new and hanging around and whatnot, I appreciate you just as much as the vets. At this point, you just haven't learned the ins and outs. We'll just leave it at that. I do not have a schedule for the new year yet as far as streaming. I do know that the first piece I will be doing will be the Danaea familial piece. So all of us that have Danaea will be featured in this piece, and those that own a Danaea will get a copy of the piece, obviously. After that, we'll probably talk about that then, so that we'll set that up so that everyone's happy with the schedule and yada yada yada. Unfortunately, no, I cannot stream every day. My hand will fucking fall off. That's not a thing. The only reason I made it through Gormist is because we kept it light. If I did as much work a day that I usually do, my hand would fall off. It's not a thing. So, please don't ask. But regardless of that, we will try to at least, I don't know, maybe once a week, twice a week. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. We'll see what's best for everyone. Take a vote or something. I don't know. But even with that, all of my links are in the description. I could sit here for 10 hours and say all of it, but I'm too fucking lazy today. Besides, most of you have been here long enough to know this, and if not, well then, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sleepy. Leave me alone. Okay? I'm very sleepy. But, regardless, thank you very much for coming and hanging out, and I will see you guys next year. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that bullshit, whatever it is you celebrate, and, you know, have a Happy New Year. From all of us at the asylum.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.